Hello, welcome in everybody. We're going to have an amazing creator show match here tonight and showcasing a lot of amazing creators alongside a lot of the HSP team, which is exciting. They finally get to play in an event. I'm joined here with Iggy. How are you today, Iggy?
Feeling fantastic. I'm super keen to watch this event. Obviously, I'm here replacing Harry B. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it tonight. Very keen to watch this event and see some actual stadium shenanigans.
Well, the GOAT himself has come in to substitute last minute. Thank you for joining us and stepping in last minute, Iggy.
That's all right.
The way tonight is going to work, I believe it is going to be a pug sort of match. So we're going to have captains picked, and then captains are going to pick teammates alongside them, and we're going to change that up every round. So it should be a lot of chaos, a lot of fun, a lot of different team compositions tonight.
Yeah, it should be an interesting one. We've got a lot of unique kind of people out here that are either come from a support background, a damage background, a tank background. And whether or not they can translate to the stadium game mode and with their mix and match teams actually pull something off and get some dubs or not, or even just some crazy plays that we can.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what these players tend to pick up. I know I've got quite a few people here that prefer the Genji, so I feel like we're going to see quite a lot of Genji today. It looks like our first captains are going to be Avatar, Liger, and Shin. I can never pronounce Shin's full name. It's just Shin.
It's Shin. It's just Shin.
It's just Shin. It's just Shin.
Yeah.
I'll butcher it if I try to say it, Shin.
Shin. Let's just go with that.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, wait, I aced it. Holy.
But we're going to get these guys. We're going to get these guys in on to the stream to pick their teammates for you guys live.
Avatar Liger, you here?
Oh, we good? We can talk now? Okay, cool.
Shout out to you.
Yo,
welcome.
Yo, what's up?
How you guys feeling going into the event?
Yeah, I'm gonna beat Liger up.
Oh,
yeah. Bring the rivalry in for the first game.
I'm gonna play Zarya just for you, Liger.
Oh, how do you guys
Hook it up, mate? Hook it up, mate. I'm keep farming you already.
I reckon we'll start off with you, Liger, if you want to pick the first person to be on your team.
Ooh, okay. Shin, you pick for me.
I pick for you?
What?
Yeah, pick for me. Yeah, pick for me. Shin.
Drop bear.
Done. Lock me in. Give me drop bear.
What
the confidence.
Do I pick now?
Yeah, go for it, Shin, please.
Okay, punch.
Oh, I know what you're doing here.
Oh,
I see. Wait, are these three players? Fruitcake's
Huh?
in here too. Eddie's in here too, isn't he? Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're
I
talking
see
about.
what you're doing, Shin.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Liger.
Give me Coco.
Eddie.
Oh, the instant.
I knew it was coming.
Give me Eddie.
All right. Liger?
All right.
We need. I'll take Jai.
Ooh. Nice pick.
that's
Nice
strong.
pick.
Ooh.
Shin,
Okay.
who we feeling?
Give me Blaze.
Nice. Blaze Ninja himself.
Yep.
Go to lad. That means
Damn,
you
you're
like your
making me
last
pick
pick.
between HSP. I can't pick between my HSP. I need a coin. I can't choose. I've got a cannon lens cap. Lens cap up is Ojoy. Lens cap down is Barry. Lens cap up. Who was that again?
Barry.
Barry, give me Barry.
Yeah, I'll take Ojoy.
All right. It looks like we're locked in with our first teams of this first match. It's looking pretty strong. It's looking pretty interesting.
These teams look
Keen.
pretty.
How are you guys feeling about your team
competitive.
picks? Looking at it back now.
Yeah. Good.
You reckon you got the
We are
dub?
literally the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Rangers.
Actual.
Also, Iggy, you got it right. First try, by the way. Shin
Oh,
Kawoni.
shit.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, I said that. I was like,
No,
you
no,
said
it's
that. I was
fine.
like, that's right.
Just say
It's not.
Shin, for
It's
God's
not.
sake, please. Just say
different.
shit.
It's different language. It's Shin the Muppet. Get it right. Shin the
Shin the
Muppet.
Muppet.
God,
I'm letting you know now, Shin. I'm calling you Shin for the rest of the night.
Just do it. I prefer Shin over Shinku. Shin was taken, so I had to use Shinku only.
I'm gonna call him Shinku Oni. Shinku. Shinku.
I feel that, dude. I mean, I'm Iggy__OW. I mean, I didn't want those underscores.
I can't even have Shinku Oni as a name. I need a TTV on a TTV channel. Like, look at that.
I've had enough with this guy. I want to talk to my team, please. Get me out of
yeah,
here.
Please,
yeah, let's go.
Talk to your team. Go talk to your team.
Yes.
Put on a show, guys.
Good luck. Good. You go. Oh man, that was lovely hearing from two first team captains. Pretty happy with their teams, it looks like, Wanda, from both sides.
Yeah, I the second Shin picked Punch, I was like, I know what's happening here. Because for my event, he was like, I want Punch and I want Eddie. And I was like, bro, that's never going to balance.
Yeah,
I knew what he was doing.
That's a strong team for sure. I mean, let's not forget that Jai Ninja on Avatar Liger's team is a designated GOAT of OCE.
Yeah, I wonder.
And Liger, he's a little bit rusty, but I'm sure he's still got the rhyme plays in him. For sure.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we're going to see some Tracer Genji on the side of Liger's team here, because Scary said that they're running the Genji the entire night, unless someone decides to pick it off him, which is just mean. And we know that Jai is a very competent Tracer player, so it should be very interesting.
Yeah, it looks like both teams did a good job of rounding out their team with, obviously we had two captains that were tank players off the bat, and then they've managed to pick themselves two DPS and two support players for the most part, I think, there, which is going to round out their teams quite nicely.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It'll be interesting to see how these teams decide to build out their comps, because we are playing Stadium, so we do have a lot of different power-ups and items to be able to change the way that these heroes play.
Should be a good one. What are we looking at next? We've got the captains already ready to go. Are we getting close to getting the map ready?
I think, yeah, we will be getting the maps ready.
Yeah, brilliant.
There is a lot of different map choices when it comes to Stadium too, so it'll be interesting to see what sort of maps we get put on, if it's going to be some push maps or some of the newer maps, or is it the 2CP or the Assault maps?
Yeah, there's been a couple of new maps come through in recent updates, and that's one of the good things about, I think, this game mode, is that it seems to be getting quite a lot of love from Blizzard, which we like to see, where they're getting pretty consistent updates, whether it be with new heroes or new maps being added, which is fantastic. I mean, me personally, I'm just waiting for Wrecking Ball to be added.
I think Ball will actually fit really well into it, especially with the third person's perspective.
He's already in third person.
Yeah,
you can just add him how he is. Exactly. Just give him a couple abilities, make his boop like triple the distance, and that's all you need.
Be interesting.
Oh yeah, he'll be an absolute menace. Any heroes that you're specifically looking forward to seeing come to Stadium?
Most of my mains are in Stadium, to be entirely honest. Like, I am a Mercy enjoyer when my team's allowing me to play Mercy. I also play a lot of Juno, a lot of Kiri, and when I play DPS, I tend to play Ashe, although I think Ashe is kind of meh in Stadium.
Yeah, I've given Ashe a fair go in Stadium, and I've found that she underperforms compared to some of the other ones. Mind you, I do feel like, and I'm hoping to see it tonight, some crazy May builds. You know, the really
the May builds are good. Yeah,
yeah, with the snowballs and the walls.
The big snowball. Yeah, I like my favorite build's probably the soldier build, where it's like you can get double helix and then a auto lock on after the helix hits, and it's just crazy.
Yeah, that could be deadly, especially with some of our goated talent that we have here tonight, like some of the DPS players, like whether it be like Punch or Jai on something like a Freya or a Soldier just devouring the lobby, just being able to do these insane plays and potentially 1v5 with the crazy builds that you can get now. I think they're constantly changing the abilities and upgrades you can get to make it so there are still these like niche hidden kind of builds that you can create to make yourself like completely unstoppable.
Yeah, 100%. And building yourself around what's impacting you from the enemy team also does look like we are getting into our first map, which is Ilios, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to think then. I was like, Ilias?
No, it took me a second as well. I honestly couldn't think of it until you said it, Ilias. I appreciate that. This is exciting. So we're starting off from the armory phase here. And we can actually see what each team has gotten. I can't see the names under each team, but I'm going to assume
I
that we're
assume blue
looking at
team is
Liger's
Liger.
team. Yeah, because we can see the Reinhardt there. And he's there with the... Oh, there we go. We can see Jai Ninja on the Freya, Coco on the Kiriko, Barry on the Juno, and Drop Bear on the Genji. Looking pretty tough. That looks like a deadly lineup, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it does look like a very strong lineup, especially with Jai here on the Freya as well. I feel like he'll be able to put out so much damage on that hero. And then the enemy team seems to be running the Junker Queen, the Reaper, Soldier, Ana, Mercy. So a bit more of a brawly sort of comp compared to the first team. It'll be interesting to see how this goes.
Only 20 seconds left until
Looks unfortunately like we might have gotten a Singapore server. I mean, there's not much we can do about that. I mean, everyone can play on 100 ping. I'm pretty sure OCE is used to that at this point.
Yeah, real and true.
everyone's
Every fourth
experienced it.
game is Singapore.
Yeah. But, hopefully it's alright. I know with this kind of game mode it actually changes each map as well. So
Oh, that is
only
true,
one
yeah.
point. Yeah.
Hopefully.
We see Liger charging in, doing a couple of fire strikes early, trying to get that early ult charge. Got a punch on the soldier, the pocket soldier, doing damage early. Liger getting incredibly low.
Oh my gosh.
Clutch.
Oh my god!
Liger picking off punch 9k very quickly. Fruitcake able to pick off Liger. That is not a trait you want to do. They're now down a tank, and it's going to be quite difficult for them to keep this momentum up and keep the point.
Yeah, Jai outputting so much damage from the back here. I feel like Team 2 here really needed to get in the face of Liger's team, but just couldn't do it. Liger was just outputting so much damage on that front line with Jai in the back line just forcing damage on, and they were able to stabilize. It does look like they're going to flip the point, but Liger is back. Off the map!
Oh, and off the map it goes. Punch 9k pinned off. Liger out here showing that he can do it. Still on Ryan. Another pin coming out. Unfortunately can't make the connect, but it looks like with those two kills, Drop Bear and Liger being able to pick off one each themselves, they might be able to clean up here and take over the point.
Yeah, Liger's really putting in the work here on the Ryan, getting that initial pick from coming back from spawn straight off the map. He's
and
just
another
charging
pin.
in for the days.
Oh,
He's
no,
like-
somebody stop him! Oh,
He's
Liger's
like, you
going.
know what, Junker Queen Reaper ain't got nothing on me, buddy. Like, he is not scared.
It's
Most
brilliant work,
Ryan's in
yeah.
this situation would be like, nope, need to keep my distance, need to play it smart, not Liger. He's in there, swinging the hammer. He's taking the high ground, this madman.
That's pretty crazy. I mean, they're all coming pretty close to ult here as well. Liger dropping down and gets a shatter, manages to get Shinkaroni, and he gets the nano, so it's ineffective. Jin out with the massive Quino pin. He's going to take him off the map.
Oh! No. Unfortunately,
Oh.
not enough there. That pin off the map was personal from Liger there. Although that ultimate from Shin was just able to stabilize the team fight there. They got 2 picks off it and then finished off Liger. Really good ultimate there from Shin.
This is looking pretty close coming up here. Looks like we've got some support ults on the board for the blue team. But am I correct in seeing that Jai is hiding behind them? Did they not see him?
Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Oh, he is too.
Oh, no.
Unlucky.
It was enough of a distraction though that Drop Bear was able to pick off Blaze Ninja. Liger able to kill Shin and himself. Fruitcake though being able to pick off both supports from the blue team, and Punch being able to finalize this. I don't think blue team has a chance to touch.
Oh my gosh, that's very unlucky. Liger there definitely had a personal vendetta against Shin off the map 2 times. That is personal vendetta if I know one. We do have the MVP here of Liger and Ojoy on that Mercy. I feel like Mercy's really strong in Stadium.
Yeah, Ojoy definitely got quite a few clutch reses off there that was able to help their team get a bit of momentum and capture the point even after they've lost an early pick.
Yeah, I feel like Mercy also in Stadium with the extra benefits with the items and power-ups, she's just able to actually sustain the team a lot better than she is in a normal sort of rank setting. So really good plays there from Ojoy keeping the team up. Let's see if Liger still continues his personal vendetta against Shin this round.
Yeah, he's doing a great job on the Rhine. I can't even say that anyone is like underperforming on Liger's team to lose that first map. I genuinely think that it was just a little bit of team coordination and just the pure strength of Shin's team being able to clutch up those reses from Ojoy were absolutely like needed for them to win that first match for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Everyone is playing fantastically this game. Unfortunately, yeah, those reses are coming in clutch. And with the enemy team, the other team not having the mercy to match those reses, it's just balancing in the favor of Shin's team here.
Yeah, I mean, I think having a look here, Shin does have the commanding shout to get out of spawn, but it just doesn't match the Juno's ability, Barry, to be able to speed the team out. With Liger's pin as well, they should be able to get to point first here, which is just going to give them a massive advantage. Yeah, they're already camping around the side. Shin's trying to make a little bit of space and go in, but unfortunately there's no follow-up. Liger pinning in, getting himself half HP and antied, but he's able to peel back. Giant Ninja able to get a nice pick on Blaze. Fruitcake able to pick up Berry though, but it's now a 3v4. I'm not sure if Red Team. Oh,
there's the res.
Oh joy! We're back to a 4v4 now, and Liger's team has actually had to back out a bit because Shin's just made so much space. He's gone halfway to the bloody spawn.
Yeah, that fight really could have went any way. I feel like Berry was just getting ran at, and he managed to stay alive for so long, but then unfortunately it looked like Liger's team was bringing in the clutch, but that res came out and just secured the fight.
Oh, unfortunately, Shin just gets a little bit too greedy there and gets picked off, and the Mercy's spawn too, so there's no chance of a res. It looks like Liger's team is going to get an easy clean up here and be able to cap that point.
Yeah, Liger here just playing so aggressively, even into the face of a Jungle Queen Ryan. Man is like, I'm going all in or nothing.
Just sending it.
Chasing now.
They've got to kind of position themselves here. Unfortunately, Dropback gets a little bit low. Liger's on a bit of an off angle, but Fruitcake able to pick up Coco, but Giant Ninja was able to take him out. They're gonna even trade here, but with a support down, Blue Team's gonna struggle a little bit harder to be able to recover. Shin able to pick off Drop Bear with a knife. Going after Berry now, getting incredibly low. Is he gonna be able to survive or get out? No, it's bomb. Blue team down with no support. Liger has to try and make a play here. Big pin, Ojoy somehow off the map, but Punch pulling out the tactical visor has managed to clean up the rest of this fight and able to clean it up for Shin's team.
Yeah, these plays from Shin this round have been very clean. He's just running at a squishy target and just deleting them off the face of the earth. Does look like we're going to have quite a few ultimates coming up on this next round, so hopefully the blue team can take this fight back.
There's Shin here with the Rampage online, potentially looking for it in the back line. But he's already pushed too far forward. The speed. Liger's on the other side of the map. He's already picked up Blaze Ninja. Drop Bear with the blade. Unable to pick up anyone so far. Shin getting incredibly low. They've both traded the tanks out.
Yes, this fight's very close. Oh, awesome. Oh!
Incredibly big ol'. Managed to pick off both supports. Giant Ninja going down to Punch. Oh, it looks like Red Team is going to be able to pick off this map as well.
Yes, these fights look like they can go anyway. Iggy, like 1 second Liger's team's winning and then Shin's team just comes in with an amazing clutch to bring the fight around. But it's definitely been close every single fight.
Here we go, having a look at some plays here. Liger.
Just not scared of anything.
But able to get a couple of pins off the map very early on.
Yeah, Liger, just no fear given in the face of a Reaper and a Queen here. Absolute insanity. He's sending it. See you, Shin.
Good first couple of maps, I think. I think showing some of our talent here's capabilities. I mean, obviously we see Liger with just the maniac that he is, but also Shin being able to match that kind of craziness by going on the constant JQ flanks that he was and still being able to get incredible value and getting nice picks.
Yeah, Shin was just appearing in the face of those supports and deleting their backline time and time again. And when you would think that the blue team had brought the upper hand back up, Ojoy would just come in with those clutch, was it Ojoy? Yeah, with those clutch reses.
Here we're looking at a bit of the stats and the abilities that each team is trying to pick here. You can see there's a strong lead here from Ojoy, just being that clutch mercy for the team and such a high point rating.
Ojoy's really farming in the money here, just staying alive and healing the team. I feel like that's the best way with a Mercy to be able to clutch up the economy is just staying alive, which Ojoy is doing so well here.
Yeah, we can see here that she's got a bounty of almost 1,000 points, which means she just hasn't died in probably quite a while. Same with Punch.
Yeah, they're just staying alive. I feel like Punch is sticking on an off angle and just kind of not taking much pressure from Liger's team here, whereas the Jungle Queen.
Oh my god, he's got the flying Ryan! This is incredible!
That was crazy.
We love to see it, especially on a map like this. I mean, Ryan Pin is going to be a bit tricky to maneuver here. Shin going a bit deep himself. Punch able to get his first early pick on drop there, but Giant Ninja able to trade out with Blaze Ninja. If that doesn't get res, Liger's team has a good chance of tapping this first point. Oh, Liger goes down, it's unfortunate, and they get the res off. That's so unfortunate. It's going to be very difficult for Liger's team to be able to cap this now.
With the mythic weapon. So cute.
It is very cute.
Ojoy is definitely coming in clutch here with these reses, pulling out the evenness for their team. Like as I said earlier, Liger's team's getting initial picks. It looks like it's headed their way, but Ojoy's just left to be able to get these reses off, and they really need to prevent them.
Yeah, they need to be camping res like non-stop because Ojoy is the absolute goat on their team, being able to get clutch res after clutch res. They need to be really scouting them hard.
Yeah, 100%.
Which I understand is difficult with Liger being in the opposite team's back line at the same time.
Yeah, true. But yeah, when it's a pick that you got such as like Blaze on the Ana here, it's very important that that doesn't get res.
And it looks
Huge
like
play
clean
there
sweep
by
up here
Shin.
from Shin, yeah. They're probably going to be able to cap this. I'm not sure if Liger's going to be able to touch with the pin. He is flying in. Oh my god, the team disappears out of nowhere, just from the sky. Onto the shadow, just does not connect. That's so unfortunate. So he gets the cleanse off and he's living for a little bit longer. Soldier flown into the enemy team's backline with the... Oh!
Wait, he's actually flying!
He's flying! That's going to be 3 rounds. Is that going to be over for this one? Is it going to be a point diff?
Yes.
It is. So that
Unlucky.
is the first match done. A very quick 3-0 for Shin's team there.
And
Fantastic
Shin, this
effort
is
all
why
around.
you were not allowed Eddie and Punch on the same team.
Time for the reckoning.
Insane plays here by Shin though, just constantly up in their enemy support's faces, not allowing anyone to breathe. Absolutely insane. Liger just putting on a show like he does as always, swinging that hammer, taking people off the map, had a personal vendetta against Shin, which makes a lot of sense, to be entirely honest.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Ryan did, Liger did such an amazing job still on Ryan, even with the disadvantage of maps. I feel like a lot of the maps weren't in necessarily Reinhardt's favor, but he still made them work.
Yeah, and they were also playing a very brawl-heavy type of comp, whereas they were playing more of a poker comp on Liger's side with the DPS. So Liger was getting a lot of frontline pressure put on him from his Jungle Queen and the Reaper, but he was still matching it and getting kicks and swinging his hammer. He wasn't just sitting there taking it and crying about it like a lot of Ryan's players do.
Let's just also talk about Fruitcake here. I think for every reroll that we saw, he got a not only a 2k, but for more often than not, it was on the both enemy supports.
Yes.
Which was obviously incredible help, as well as obviously Punch on the Soldier, just being able to get endless damage onto the rest of Liger's team and on probably Liger as well, and just doing an incredible job. Everyone to be able to get that win for their team.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think we've seen Eddie a lot in past tournaments on that Reaper, and it's definitely a comfort pick for them. They always seem to pop off on the Reaper, as we just saw. And then Punch just outputting so much damage on that Soldier there, which is what they do. Ojoy with those amazing clutch reses, just bringing out the advantage back for their team and being able to clean up. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a bit concerned that we're going to just see the Reaper and the Soldier and the Queen again, because it's just worked so well. Yeah, what do you guys think of potentially doing some hero bans? Get one to take off of his Reaper
Reaper.
to to
I'm
give the enemy
saying-
team a chance.
Drop bear in chat. Get down from there. You are not Farah.
Well, we're
we
gonna
get
go
to
into
pick
the second.
captains here.
Yeah, we're gonna go into the second round very shortly. But we're lucky enough to be able to pick a couple of captains. Do you want to pick one, Wanda, and I'll pick the other?
Let's see who we got. Let's pick Ojoy.
Joy as a captain.
Ojoy is a captain.
I should probably pick a support then. We can go HSP versus HSP, and I'll pick Barry for the other captain.
Yeah.
Perfect. I like that. Let's bring him in here and let's see who they want on their team.
Drag him in, boy. Hello! You have been chosen.
Congratulations.
You are the chosens.
You're like, what?
This is horrendous. What the hell?
I am so sorry.
Dude,
I'm lodging a
literally.
formal complaint with HR.
Well, I'm pretty sure it gets sent to you.
HR will heal this. Yeah, you are HR, Barry. That's why
He's
I'm
writing his
calling.
diary.
Caught in my
tonight.
own trap again.
Oh no, they
At least you know someone will read it. Alright. Ojoy, you just won that one, so let's go with Barry to be able to pick first.
Good idea.
For sure.
Good idea.
I would like to bring in my goat, Blaze Ninja.
Let's do it. Fantastic first pick. Ojoy?
Me? I feel bad for whipping out the gun to kill Liger last round, so I'll pick Liger.
Let's
Is that
go.
chicken piggyback that I saw as well?
Yep.
Yep.
And then
I got
my
it on the
diary-
replay
yeah.
twice.
It was
I'm just
a
letting you know.
tactical crouch.
Yeah.
It was
sorry,
during
Liger.
VAC. It's not tactical crouch during VAC. It is very intended.
Tactical crouch.
Give me a Coco. Blaze's goat Coco.
All right.
Rounding up the teams quite nicely. Ojoy?
Well, I was really surprised by Punch's strat last round.
Yeah,
And
he
I
was
would like to see
flying.
more of that.
The
His soldier.
flying
his
soldier
flying
mercy?
soldier. Yeah, we've been playing pharmacy that game,
Yeah.
so I will pay Punch 9k.
Nice pick. Barry, do
All
you
right,
want to
Barry.
break up the wanted fruitcake punch duo, or are you gonna go a different
Say
direction?
bigger number, better person. It's either Jai or Shin, and I think I want to take Shin.
Oh, nice. Very
He
safe
wants the
bet.
chaos.
It's
said
just
punch
simple
him.
maths. 3 5-stars on a 4-star. You never played a gacha before?
We're playing
Okay,
Genshin
I
Impact
see
out
a
here.
strategy. I see a strategy, Barry. Since you guys mentioned that Punch and Eddie are a duo, I'll get Eddie in.
Oh no,
Oh gosh, what have we
Watch
done?
out, Barry. Watch
we're getting a
out.
fairly similar teams going on already, just with the tank swapped.
Yeah, true.
I am-
Okay, Barry, you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, I'm taking Jai. Give me a Jai.
Okay, Barry, you just don't like fun. I
No.
get it.
Can you not see? This is your classic Genshin Impact 3 5-star, 2 4-star team comp.
Okay.
How are we feeling looking at your teams now, guys? You pretty happy with what you've ended up
I'm
with?
gonna be happy with no matter what, because all of these people are wonderful.
They are
Me.
friends.
Everyone's a friend.
Fantastic. We'll get
But
you
you
guys.
guys are going down. Okay, you guys are going down.
Yeah.
No
Any,
free gifts for you, Ojoy.
any other final words you have for your opponent before we get started?
Don't make me report you to HR, oh joy.
I hear
I'm not
HR is very serious.
Ooh.
I'm not scared of HR. Bring it on.
You heard it here first.
Alright, brilliant. We'll get you guys set up with your teams. You can start giving your speeches to the rest of your crew about how you're going to beat the other team.
I can already
while we set
imagine
up
the
lobby.
philosophical Barry speech going on right now.
Oh, it's going to be incredible. I very much look forward to this next map.
Yeah, it should be very interesting. I think we have just enough swaps on these teams to change it up a little bit. Still does look like it's going to be a Liger versus Shin Tank matchup here.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. You got two guys known for their tank prowess. Unfortunately, Roadhog isn't in the game, but as we just saw, Shin was able to pull out the JQ pretty nicely and make it go well and go 3-0 against Liger's Ryan, something that he's famous for. Let's go famous. I wouldn't say notorious.
Yes, but
something that's
Liger
famous
will
for.
have the Eddie on his team this time, so he shouldn't have to deal with the damage from the Reaper on the front line, unless Jai does tend to swap into more of a brawly sort of DPS. But I feel like Jai's really feeling that Freya.
Yeah, the Freya is just so strong, and not only in Stadium, but also in just competitive as well. And I know that they've been playing her quite a bit, which is fair enough. She's completely bloody broken right now. So if you can get a couple of abilities and extra power-ups on top of that, you can do a lot of damage. And I think if we got into the later rounds, like the rounds like 4, 5, 6, or 7, with some of those Freya builds, he would have been able to really shine a lot more than he was unfortunately unable to do in just the 3 from the first match.
I haven't played a lot of Stadium this season, but when I did play the Freya in the Stadium at the start of the season, it seemed like she was one that you had to like build up. She wasn't very great at the start of the round, so it's kind of the risk you get when playing these sort of heroes. I know when I first started playing Stadium with Train, when it first came out, we were finding that we were kind of really struggling in those earlier sort of fights because he was building his Genji to a way where he needed all these top powers, but once he got there, like, it was game over. But yeah, it's just fighting through to those points.
Yeah, definitely one of those late game builds. I think there's a few heroes like that where if you can get to that round 5, 6, 7, they just become absolutely broken and unstoppable. And we saw some interesting early game builds. I mean, I think the build that Liger had last round with the Reinhardt was a kind of early game one.
Yeah.
Flying Ryan, being able to get that.
Ryan, flying soldier. Everyone was flying.
Everyone flying, but no actual flying heroes, other than Mercy, I guess.
Does look like we have an O server this time, so hopefully a little bit easier for our teams here. No Singapore curse this time.
Absolutely Singapore curse, and it looks like we're starting off on Samoa. Which is, I believe, one of the newer Stadium maps. They're bringing in a couple more occasionally of just the random maps from Control Point.
Also a solid Rhine map, Samoa is. I know Liger does quite enjoy taking people off the map on this map. So let's maybe get a off the map counter.
I mean, who knows what he's going to pick? We haven't even seen the Rhine
time
yet.
For war crimes.
Wait, there's no even Rhine here.
Wait, what is going on?
Oh my god.
What is he playing? Why is there no names? What is Liger on?
Liger's on Junkrat!
I was about to say, is he the junk? Is he the stinky Junkrat player right now?
What happened?
What in the world? What is going
on the Diva. Fruitcake did say that they're a bit of a Diva player themselves, so they're able to mix it up a little bit, not just sticking to that Reaper for the whole run. Ojoy is still on the Mercy though, so they have that clutch potential of insane reses, which is going to be nice. And I'm honestly so keen to see what Liger does on Junkrat. I mean, Junkrat is kind of crazy with the random dives that he can do. That is like either I kill one, or I die, or I just die.
Yeah.
Kind of gameplay that Liger on Ryan kind of has anyway. So it'll be interesting to see what he does with it.
I feel like I haven't seen much of Junkrat in Stadium either, so this shall be very interesting. Does look like we are going to get the matchup on the Genji here also. I'm assuming that's probably Scary and Jai.
Well, and got a nice clean rollout from this team, even without a speed boost. It looks like everyone with a momentum ability is able to get to the point quite quickly. Able to match the enemy team that has the Juno speed ring. Got a punch on the Moira actually, I just noticed that.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Liger unfortunately first to go
Blaze on the soldier too.
Ojoy
everyone's
able to get
switching
an
it up.
Res. They're not going to have a res now for later in the fight. They're going to have to plan this out and be a bit more careful. Try not to get picked off too early.
Yeah, I feel like they're just stabilizing at this point, backing it out. Maybe they'll re-engage and have that res available, but in the meantime, Red Team is getting point percentage here. Drop Bear does get the pick on Berry.
Nice. And another one on Blaze Ninja. Liger able to pick up Coco as well. Giant Ninja able to get a trade off onto Punch 9k. Shin able to kill Ojoy. That is no supports on either side for the rest of this fight. It really depends on how they can clutch this out. Unfortunately, Liger accidentally goes down just to the bleed. Fruitcake able to finish off and get Giant Ninja, but Blaze Ninja's almost back to silver point. And Fruitcake on the Diva test long enough to be able to cap.
That fight was so chaotic, it could have swung either way there. Both Genjis getting backline picks there. Absolute insanity, but Eddie was able to just stay alive here and cap. Oh, it didn't cap the point actually.
Fruitcake able to pick off Shin with a nice early Diva bomb. Able to get the flip for his team and pick off Blaze Ninja at the same time. Beautiful opening play.
Yeah, big bomb there from Eddie. Did get the point cap finally. I felt like they should have probably had that point cap about 30 seconds ago when Eddie managed to stay alive, but they do have it now. It does look like they probably will have some ults coming online here.
Yeah,
So
Ojoy's got
hopefully
the
they
Zap
can...
coming up. And I believe we have a Blade and a Tire still coming up from Team Blue. Whether or not they're able to utilize these to be able to get some picks. Yeah, Liger at 90%, about to get it. Red team all to their own.
Blade. Double Blade.
Both sides. Drop back, able to pick off Coco with the Blade, but unable to...
Oh, Jai!
Jai able to get the pick on Drop Bear, showing my Blade is
Ojoy
better.
gets the res though.
But an crazy res from Ojoy with the Valkyrie, able to stall out the fight even longer. Just cut to what is happening on point, and it's just Shin.
Punch is just cleaning house. Punch getting 3 kills there, absolutely cleaning the house. That shutdown from Jai onto the Blade of Scary there, but unfortunately Ojoy just erased that from ever happening. The joys of having a Mercy on your team.
Oh my god, no way they're able to go for that res. Ojoy caught in a bit of a tricky position. Giant Ninja able to pick off 2. The Soldier Visor only able to clean up Punch 9k, but it's going to be enough for the team to be able to get the flap. Oh my god, the Tire comes in. Is he able to get anything with it, or is he stuck? He's able to kill off Blaze Ninja, but gets traded out himself. It's going to be pretty close to both of them coming back at the same time, but there's going to be the last fight on point. That's going to be a fair 4v4.
Yeah, this match here has been very close, so hopefully the blue team can come back with some ultimates online. Barry does get the pick here on Drop Bear, which is kind of unfortunate.
Giant Ninja trying to
back to back.
climb up a little bit. He's very close to his ult. Bomb comes out and is able to pick off Coco. Punch is able to take out Giant Ninja as well, but Ojoy's down. The carry, the go. What are they going to do? Diva getting incredibly low on point. Is it going to be enough? He picks up way too early. Moria trying his best to be able to stall. Unfortunately, it might not be enough. Incredibly close match there.
Yeah, that match there was very, very close. It could have gone either way. The blue team coming back in and getting 2 picks at the Diva Bomb, and Punch on that Moira playing solidly, just DPSing wherever they could. Did seem like they were going to be able to make that comeback, but Shin there was just staying alive so much on that Junker Queen and able to stabilize that fight out for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both teams did an incredible job being able to stall that point on both sides to 99%. When there was managed to being able to get a kill on Diva Bomb without it being like a remake, just trying to Fruitcake, trying to get an early pick from each fight, was able to pick off the enemy tank on one fight and an enemy support on the other. Really was able to try and clean up a little bit, but unfortunately I think it was just a little bit too much. Shin,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Eddie's bombs there were getting a lot of value. You don't find nowadays a lot of people dying to bombs. It's usually used for spacing or another life, but Eddie was consistently getting picks there on that Diva Bomb. Does look like we are going to be going into... What is this map called again? This is the newer map. I don't know what this map's called. It's the new stadium map. I like this map. Is it Busan? It looks like
We're
Busan.
into Busan.
It's Busan now, okay?
And believe it or not, both teams have not decided to swap any heroes, because you can't in this game mode.
You just gotta build, boy.
Liger unfortunately getting picked off early there by Blaze Ninja. It's going to be enough momentum for the red team to be able to clean up a little bit quicker and get that first capture on the point. Giant Ninja able to get the nice Genji diff on Scary Drop there. Unfortunately for Team Blue, they're going to have to regroup here in spawn.
I think Blaze has also been a standout in these matches so far as well, being able to stay alive on that off angle and just output so much damage.
What is Shin doing? He's gone for the
Oh,
sneaky.
sneaky!
You're the tank, mate. Be with your team. They need you. You're so far behind them.
He doesn't even have ult, so I don't know what he's thinking.
Yeah. Oh, he shouts in by himself. Free kick. Able to pick
think
up
he just
Giant
wants
Ninja
to
because he's got
go
no
like
tank. Shin just going for the silliness, but it's able to pick off Liger. Oh, he's still in the back line. Somebody stop him. Blaze Ninja able to pick off Ojo, which is a massive pick for their team. But it looks like Blue Team might have a chance of being able to cap here if they're not going to get on point quick enough.
Yeah, I think Shin, what he was doing there was very risky, but I feel like he just wanted that pick on Liger there, and it did seem to pay off.
It did indeed.
The rivalry is genuinely in place. Like, where's that sneaky little jumper at? Oh, Blade coming out.
Blade coming out. Drop bear able to pick off Giant Ninja. Shin able to pick off Liger in their own spawn. Punch pulls out the coalescence as well and is able to pick off Berry. I believe Shin is still in their spawn, the furthest thing away from point.
He is doing a bit of the funnies there. Unfortunately, his ult there didn't seem to catch too much or was cleansed. But he is still staying alive on this point.
Fruitcake being picked off early is going to make it a bit more tricky for Shin to be able to stay up here. But Blue Team able to get the cap, which is super vital, and it's already 99% for Shin's team.
Yeah, Shin's doing a bit of the funnies this round, but he did manage to keep the point to 99% for his team. So although it's a bit unconventional, it is working.
No, absolutely. It looks like they're setting up here back in spawn. It's hard to tell who's got ults on the table. I believe we might be coming up to a couple of support ults here on Team Red.
Yeah, I feel like Team Red should have a fair few ults. Here's Visor.
Blaze is
Blade.
in a nice position here for a Visor. Liger goes down early to the Giant Ninja Blade. Is he able to pick up another one? But no, Shin's been able to pick off Ojoy. Fruitcake getting incredibly low there on the Diva. So much happening on the screen at once. There's like 3 or 4 fights. Unfortunately, Visor gets used, but it's not able to pick up anyone. But it shouldn't matter because I'm not sure if Red Team's even able to touch.
Yeah, the red team there was just able
Blue
to
team.
keep a lot of their ultimates for that comeback fight and just wipe the blue team clean. Very well played by both teams there. I feel like Shin's been a standout performance on this Jungle Queen the entire night so far.
Absolutely. I honestly feel like we might have to start getting some bans in and get this guy off Queen.
Get him
He's
off
just
Queen.
running the lobby.
Look at him. This shouldn't have worked.
Even when he's doing silly stuff like playing on the enemy spawn, he's still able to pick up the map win for his team. Or maybe that's not even on him. Maybe it's just
His team.
the incredible, the DPS and support backline that he's managed to have on his team for this round. It's just been impeccable as well.
Yeah, I feel like Blaze healed too was just sitting on a nice off angle, barely contested, and just outputting so much damage for their team as well.
Looking a little bit light on the abilities here for Liger. I'm curious to see. I want to see a massive tire come from him. I reckon he's got it in him. He's just got to do the triple mine into the back line, and he'll be able to kill 4 with it. I think.
Yeah,
not
do the
5.
old silent try.
He won't be able to kill the queen because the queen will be in his own spawn.
True. He would probably die to the queen while tiring, but that's okay.
Exactly.
Going on to Temple of Anubis here. I do quite actually enjoy this map in Stadium. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of it when it was in competitive, but in Stadium I do enjoy it.
I agree with that. I feel like some of these Clash maps, some of the worst parts of them is that last point near the spawn, where it just feels like it's impossible for either team and it just draws the game out. Cutting it down so it's only the first 2 points makes this a lot more bearable.
Yeah, definitely,
A lot more enjoyable.
Should be
we're running out on the exact same comp here. And it looks like both teams are getting to the point fairly early. Giant is able to get an early pick on punch very nicely.
Is a big pick. If Ojoy can't res that, that might actually steal it for their team.
Yeah, they're holding the space quite well where the kill has happened, so Ojoy's not going to be able to get that clutch res off. Red team getting a nice early fight with UK getting DMAG early and picked up. Does mean that they should be able to back out and have a second fight here quite successfully. Drop Bear going for the touch. Is he able to live? That's incredible. Gets the pocket with Ojoy and is able to sustain it. I honestly didn't think they were able to do it. Ojoy going down early though. We're going to need to see some picks from Team Blue.
This is just utter chaos here.
Yeah, Drop Bear, Fruitcake able to pick off Berry, but it's not going to be enough. It's just him left alive, and it's going to be Red Team picking up the first point.
I feel like the Red Team there was just able to hold the tempo and the aggression so well. They got that pick on the Moira. They didn't immediately run in, but they found their opportunity and just come back in and cleaned up. And then Blue Team was stuck to trickle in there.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tricky.
Look
yeah, I
at the
don't think either team
Shin has here. I mean, friggin' Jai has here.
Oh, wow. Coco being able to pick off Drop there pretty early. Fruitcake going down as well. And the play comes out, able to pick off Ojoy super quickly. It's going to be super difficult now for them to recontest. Moira might have a chance because they're still alive. Shin manages to kill
off the
map.
What is he doing?
Coming out. Was that a lag out of the game or power spike? OCE moment? Oh, okay, so it wasn't Shin just doing another silly. My first thought was, oh, Shin maybe ulted off the map or something, but no.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past Shin just running off the map, so I didn't even think twice about it, to be entirely honest. Well, it does seem like the Red Team... Oh, did he have his ult? Will he not have his ult when
he's going to lose his ult, I think, when he comes back now. And
is it going to be enough for the Blue Team here? Because they did kind of get cleanly wiped off this point. Oh, I don't know if they're going to have enough time to recontest.
I'm pretty sure Punch was still alive or got back a little bit earlier, and they're going to have enough time to get back. I think from this overmap view, I think I can see Punch on the
it does look,
behind the Diva.
They are.
And I think they have Fade on the table, so they're definitely going to be able to get touch. Whether or not, because it will be a 4v4, I think, going into this.
Yeah, it does look like there's 4 coming up here, and they look fairly joined up, so they don't look like they're going to be staggering onto the point like the last point. So they may have a chance to actually turn this fight around. Red Team did use Blade to invest in the last fight, so they don't have to worry about that one, although Blaze probably has Visor coming up here also.
Yeah, it's getting pretty close, I think, with a couple of ults on both sides. Whether or not they can utilize this pause to be able to get a sneaky map count and we get to a 3rd-point win will be completely up to whether or not Shin's internet comes back.
They're saying DDoS Shin, so his ult charge resets. Yep, sounds about right.
Yep.
It will be interesting to see if they can come back and clutch this on the Blue Team side when Shin does decide to reconnect.
Oh, brilliant. So while we're
apparently we have people to come yap.
While we're just...
You come to yap. Hello, friends.
Hi.
Hello, captains. How are you feeling about your team's performance and the DDoSing of Shin?
I can't say anything. I've definitely
it was a tactical pause to pause our momentum.
What did I? I've definitely not said the words. I think we're going to need 2 hit scans to deal with Ojoy.
You don't even need a hit scan. Oh wait,
let the mercy fly.
Yeah.
Let me
live, Barry. Let me live.
The game before, I'm like, yeah, Ojoy's been solo carrying groups to all.
She's just a baby.
She's very good at her role.
I'm just a baby.
Why do you have to do this to me, Barry? You know what? I'll say the same thing to my team from now on. We need 2 hit scans for Barry, please.
Oh, hit scan! No! I'm just a snooty little girl!
Me too, Barry! Come on!
Every time your POV comes up, Ojoy, I'm just like, oh my god, look at the weapon, it's so freaking cute!
I love my Mercy skins. This is the reason why I still play this game.
Half the POVs for me are just like watching 1 HP Ojoy fly away after a drop bear.
Yeah. No, I said that I'm pocketing
on the
him.
first map was crazy.
Yeah.
Was crazy. Where Jai shut down drop bear, I think it was.
I will have to have a chat with Liger about how many times he's trapped me.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to
Liger's doing
manage
this
to see
movie.
any of the Liger traps. Honestly,
I'm
we've just been
seeing
seeing
Liger
Shin.
getting. I'm just seeing Liger getting targeted by Shin the entire game.
Tisk Shin, how
He
dare you?
walked to their
Tisk,
spawn
tisk.
just to kill the cheeky Junkrat.
Tisk tisk.
Tisk tisk.
It's a great
Getting
performance from
targeted.
both teams, I think.
Well,
Liger's good
yeah,
too.
we're doing so well.
What is Ojo? What is your plan going back into this to hopefully clean up the rest of this point?
I'm gonna make a prediction. Odoi sells everything, goes into weapon speed, and I die on cooldown.
No, you know what I'm
We
actually gonna
can't
do?
even see your ult charges, so it's like very hard to tell what is gonna happen here.
You know, I'm gonna say fuck it to the rest of my team. All of my money. Oh, sorry, my money.
I
My
love that I
team
wasn't the
doesn't
first
need
one to swear
healing.
tonight.
As long as I live, it's fine. So I'm gonna go all survivability.
It's okay. You have a Moira for healing.
Just go PG, everyone.
Because
But
we
Moira's
Rock
getting
Ojoy.
interesting powers. I've never
Yeah, I
actually
was
seen
gonna
that Moira build before. Yeah.
I do. I did say, like, when first round I died to the flying Moira, but what is this focus healing, focus damage button?
Yeah, no, I've
Shin
never
can't
actually
rejoin
used
lobby.
it.
No Moira has ever clicked focus healing in their entire career.
Yeah, no, I've never done it before. Does it
Do
work
we need a map restart, Abe? Do we need to run this back? Are we giving Ojoy's team a lifeline?
Jai's like, no, I just cleaned the floor. Like,
Punch is
I'm
about to
paused with,
die to
like,
Jay as well right
capturing
now.
at 50% on my
Jai,
screen.
blame Shin. Blame Shin. It's okay. You can yell at Shin.
Can no one join
I
the
give
lobby, or is
consent.
it just Shin? Is it just Shin, or can no
Is
one
it
rejoin?
because
Do we
this
need to get a
was
sub
lobby made by
tank?
Blaze?
No, we have to like unpause or sorry, get out and then get back in.
So, I mean, it would set the score to 0-2.
We could flip a coin.
0-0.
It's pretty close, right?
I think we're doing pretty good.
I just want to see the ult charges, man.
Plus, it plays 6.
Yeah. Ult charges would be
I'm
good.
going off gut instinct. Thank God I was a main
gut
support
instinct.
player and I ult tracked. Hey.
Unpause.
Oh no, come
I
down!
think we've been pretty accurate. Looks like
Jai's
we've
still
restarted the
cleaning
match.
floor.
Liger,
Without
don't run
Shin,
away!
by the looks of it.
No one can hear you,
Oh, wait.
Odoi.
Wait, I'm still in there!
You guys can still call.
Drag.
Oh my God, the chaos. Wait, Drop Bear's cleaning up. Hold on. Hold on.
And it looks like they got able to recap.
How?
Blue.
What? That was chaos, but they actually managed to bring that back. That's absolute insanity there. Especially while Ojo and Barry were still in the call.
Looks like we might have to have a map restart, as unfortunately some of these custom game lobbies, especially these newer ones with this stadium game mode, have a little bit of faults in the back end, and we're just struggling to get a 5v5 still going on here. So we might have to do a quick map reset. Whether or not we'll see all the players remain on the same heroes they've already picked or not, we'll be with you shortly regarding that. What do you think so far about everyone's playstyles here today, Wanda?
I think everyone tonight has had some standout shows. We've had off the map throws from Liger, Shin being a solid pick on that Junker Queen throughout the entire night. Punch has been absolutely insane on this Moira tonight, as well as Ojoy on the Mercy. Also, the double Genji this game has, like, both Genjis here have been pulling out insane blades, insane plays, killing off the backlines. Been absolutely chaos.
Yeah, absolutely. I am enjoying watching any kind of Genji gameplay. I mean, there's something special about just seeing Genjis in general, because to me they're not a consistent DPS, and they're kind of like, there's a bit of randomness to it, whether or not you're hitting those headshots, whether or not you're getting those slashes, and then like like spread melees kind of thing to get insane DPS off is kind of a little bit unpredictable compared to like what I would consider not boring DPS gameplay of like a soldier, but a more consistent and reliable outcome. And so we've seen like two different players like Drop Bear and Jai both on the Genji, and because of that randomness, it's been kind of 50-50 each way.
Yeah, it has been very even here. I feel like Genji is a lot more, I guess, viable in Stadium than he is in normal ranked. I don't know, something about those power-ups and those ability cooldowns that he gets to use just makes him live a lot longer. Like, I know there's one where you can heal through Blade, which I guess is kind of a thing in the main game as well, but it's a lot stronger in Stadium. I feel like every Stadium game I usually see either a Genji or a Soldier. They're the two like stable picks that are usually in those Stadium games.
Yeah, it would be quite interesting to see and compare what both Genjis have picked when it comes to their like abilities and power-ups and what have you, to see if they've kind of matched each other in some kind of way, if there is a sort of meta picks for Genji, or they're just picking the certain abilities and power-ups that is for their personal play style and making it work either way.
I think there is so many different sort of builds that you can build around, and also like if you're facing a problem, like I know when I used to play with Train a fair bit on Genji, if there was just a tank that would not die and we didn't have enough damage on that tank, he'd pick that code breaker for the extra damage on that armor to just be able to shred through the tanks. So there is so many little nuanced like ability powers that you can pick to be able to overcome certain situations that you wouldn't be able to otherwise. But I feel like Blizzard's also done a very good job of like balancing stadiums. So a lot of things have changed throughout since release. Like I know the Juno balls was a big meta when it first started. That's now changed. I think you tend to go more towards weapon power and your stinger now compared to your ability power that it was when you first started. So they're changing up the meta within stadium as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's part of the great thing about this game mode that's getting such a lot of attention from Blizzard, is that it's getting these kind of meta changes fairly often, and that's keeping it very fresh, very quickly, and for only like a couple of weeks in between updates or patches or fixes.
Does look like we are getting back into a new game right about now. Does look like we're going to be starting from scratch here. We do have two Orissas this time. We have a Moira Lucio on Team A with a Mei Genji. So we get to see that Mei gameplay that we were talking about earlier. And then on the red team, we have Soldier Genji with the Juno Kiriko here. So it's looking very brawly from Team A.
I'm wondering if we've swapped up any of the roles as well. I can see Shin and still on the tank role, with Jai and Blaze still on the DPS, keeping, I believe, Punch on support instead of swapping him out. Whether or not the blue team, red team, has kept the same role matchup would be interesting to see.
We do have,
it
does look like we're changed.
Yeah,
maybe Liger's gone back over the tank here.
Does look like we've got a Orisa v Orisa matchup with Shin versus Liger again, the two demons back at it.
It should be interesting to see this with the Liger and Shin matchup here again. They have been formidable opponents throughout the night, so at least Liger now has that tankiness to also be able to brawl Shin, because he did not care last round going to the Junkrat.
Yeah, absolutely, and with Orisa as well, they've got a little bit more survivability. You still have that boot potential if you want to get someone off the map. You can spear them off or javelin spin them off. And it's probably, as long as he's not going too deep into the backline, and that goes for both tanks, because they've both shown that they really enjoy being in the enemy team's backline more than anything. They should have some decent survivability.
Ojo does kill off Shin here, which is probably going to set Liger's team here for a nice push of this cart. Oh, but Kiriko does get, like, who's Kiriko? Is that Coco?
I believe so.
Why does it just say Kiriko in my kill feed?
Oh, because the
Barry's
Kiriko...
throwing some shade in the match chat here, telling Ojo to learn to aim.
So in the match chat, I believe one of Kiriko's abilities is that she makes a clone of herself, and if you do kill the clone, it does just say Kiriko.
Okay, that makes
Yeah,
more
there's
sense.
a little
That
bit
makes more
confusion now.
sense.
Honestly, as someone that's constantly looking at the top right in this game, like in Overwatch, and seeing that on the top right of the enemy team killed one of my supports, I'm not reading the name. I'm just like, oh god damn, we're down one, but it's no. It's
Yeah,
just the
right?
clones going down over and over. Unfortunately, Punch looks to be taken out by Blaze Ninja here. Shin in a bit of a tricky situation. Manages to pull the golden, hopefully can survive. Pulls out the ult. Ojoy trying their hardest to keep everyone still alive, able to recontest here with the coalescence. I'm going to be
Yeah,
able
that
to clutch up
coalescence.
and hold this point.
That coalescence there from Ojoy came in absolute clutch. Unfortunately, Shin wasn't able to hold his ult just that little bit long enough there to be able to transfer over to a kill. We do have a lot of ultimates coming out right now. Who is going to come out the winning side?
Looks like blue team has been able to, I believe, yes, being able to clutch that up and are able to get a little bit of a distance victory here. Fruitcake having to commit Blizzard and Beat for it. Red team having a bit of advantage now. There's not going to be anything on the board for this Visor. No support. Oh, Blaze Ninja, and this is at the right time. He should be able to kill up. Yep.
Oh, another pause.
Oh no. OCE
Who is
moment.
cursed?
Take two.
Who is cursed?
Pause champ. Oh no, Shin. Someone give this man a sub so he can pay his internet supplier.
Oh my gosh. There's no shot he DCs twice.
Sub for new PC, absolutely. Unfortunate for Shin, but it looks like there was a good chance here for Liger's team to make a bit of a comeback here. We saw last map they were about to be about 0-2 after that map before Shin left, and they've got a clear victory ahead of them right now, even without the DC being a part of it.
Yeah, I feel like this brawl comp is really working well for the side of Liger's team here. The walls walling off Shin and just being able to output so much damage onto him. Although they did use 3 ultimates in the last team fight to be able to win that last fight. So I think the red team has a chance to bring this back if Shin is able to get back in. We do have, is that a hamster? It is a hamster.
It is a
On the
hamster.
screen
What are you
right
doing
now.
to that hamster?
Leave the
Free
hamster
him!
alone.
Free him! Poor little guy.
Do we have to restart again?
Yeah, it doesn't look like we can sub.
God damn it, Shin!
Is that you couldn't move someone from spec into it, could you?
I don't know,
not too
because
sure what the issues are.
all the new custom game mode for the stadium's all new, and it's kind of all confusing and not perfect. It's not perfect.
No, that's a bit unfortunate. With bit of net issues, I mean, what is Australia if it doesn't have, terrible internet? We're at the bottom of the world. We can really feel it.
Very true.
Looks like we've got a reset coming in. Watching the Arena Victoral again. Shin doesn't look like he's in it. This doesn't look like a restart of a map. This looks like exactly where we were.
Wait, did they get
Got
Neshi in?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Neshi's
he's in!
Alright, we've got
Let's
Neshi
go!
point of view.
We clutched it up.
Alright, so we've got a Wissa POV here. Neshi coming a bit late into the game. Unfortunately has that ult
We've got
charge
a bit of a
reset to
dance
0.
party going on here.
Whether or not we're going to continue the fight or let this play out.
Okay.
Right. We've got some backhand stuff going on here where we might be able to get Shin back into the game. Just testing a couple of things live here on the HSB channel to be able to see how we can fix this a little bit clunky game mode.
I think it's a really good idea being able to have Stadium as custom game modes, but it definitely needs some polishing. I think it's like trying to figure out who has ultimates is also one thing when you're coming to like events like this and casting over it. Thankfully, like me and you both have scrim experience, and we kind of can understand when teams are going to have certain ultimates from like ult tracking.
Yeah.
But for some other people, it's a little confusing.
We're just taking educated guesses. Honestly, we're just like, have we seen that ult in a while? And probably.
That's all ult tracking it is. It's like, have they
It
used that
is.
ultimate in the last 2 team fights? No, well, they haven't. Like, people say, how are
Yeah.
you so good at ult tracking? It's like, have they used it in the last team fight? No, well, they probably haven't. Like,
To make it easier for us competitors, if you can hear us, could you let us know when you have ult just by talking in match chat? That'd be great. I mean, you'd also let the
don't
enemy
make my
team know,
brain
but
work. Let our brains take a rest, please, before it turns to mush. Before Iggy drinks too much rum.
I mean, I'll drink to that.
You're like, is there ever too much? All right, is Shin's internet come back yet?
Yeah, how we
What
looking,
are
Shin?
these?
Do we have word on the bloke? See where he's at? Oh,
Barry's throwing the shade. Hamster. Look at the little cootie.
that's me
He's
for real.
not cute.
It's actually me. He
You
looks
better wear your
petrified.
hamster outfit. He does. He does.
It looks like am I about to die?
I wonder, are hamsters like really sensitive to things like bunnies? Because I know bunnies, like, if you scare a bunny, their heart rate can go like way too quick and they can go into
Yeah, they
cardiac
can.
arrest.
Yeah, they can die from like being scared. I feel like hamsters in the same boat. Although, like, from what I hear from anyone that's ever owned a hamster, is that they don't ever, even though they only live for like 3 or 4 years, they never die of old age. It's always something bizarre, like they've escaped and a falcon's picked them up or something, or they've died under a refrigerator or something bizarre. Just it's never a normal like, oh yeah, my hamster died of old age. They're just
Yeah, it is always like, oh,
shenanigans.
that one's so cute.
When I was in Italy last year, I did go to a pet shop and saw hamsters, and I was just like, "Do I get a pet hamster? Is that where I'm at in my life? It would be good for
Never,
the brand, but then I've just got an actual Iggy I need to take care of."
never had a hamster, but I've had guinea pigs.
Oh yeah,
They're cute, but they always get out of their cage somehow.
it's the same. I think it's the same thing with hamsters.
Yeah.
You know, they get out of the cage and do something
I
silly.
had a giant Flemish bunny once, which is like the biggest like domestic rabbit you can get, and he like barely lived in a cage. He just hop around my house like he was chill. It was like if he poos
I,
their pebbles, it's fine. Like we're eating the lettuce.
we're getting so much hamster content, and I don't know if it's just because I'm here.
And most definitely is. It totally is. But I'm not complaining. He cute.
I'm giving some hamster emotes in chat.
I think I need to have strong words with Shin's internet provider.
Yeah, look, we'll hopefully have the game back up and running shortly. It's been a fairly fun ride so far. What is that? You can't use him as a mouse.
Cute. Look at them. He's so cute.
Actual
So
footage of
cute.
Iggy eating a lunch. I mean, I do like my lettuce. Maybe I should do that for a stream one day. Just be in the hamster onesie with a whole iceberg lettuce and just be munching the whole time, like ASMR shit.
Oh my gosh. Punch High Prod is me. Punch 9K. What? Oh, he's on the Roomba.
Should we get the captains back in here for a brief chit chat?
Do.
Yeah, just pull them in against their will. Hey Barry.
Hi, Barry.
Where you're here so you can talk smack to each other.
Ojoy? No, I would
Yeah.
never do that.
I
I
caught
love
the
Barry.
in-game chat, Barry. Don't lie.
Ojoy is the only Moira on this planet that will ever use healing orbs.
Yeah.
Maybe
heard
by
you tell
accident
him
because it's attached to her power ability.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've
we
seen
can't-
the whole
we don't-
learn how to
we
aim,
d-
Ojoy. I've seen it,
we don't-
Barry.
We don't have good access to be able to see everyone's like abilities and power ups that they've picked for their heroes.
Oh,
What
damn.
kind of like builds are you and your team kind of going for here?
Can
Do you have any
I press
insights?
tab here? I can't swap the tab screen in here.
Oh, can we not tab?
You can tab, but you can't like click into the team build section.
Oh.
Oh.
I am right now very vanilla, standard zoom boots, Junoing things, and then applying statuses with my gun. She's just a
that's
little
handy.
poison assassin. Most people still think Torp Juno is the better build. It's not. It's
Not anymore.
truly
They
not.
nerfed it to
Laser
the
No, they
thinker-
nerfed it. I was
You-
just saying that on stream.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an evolution of one of the original builds from Creator. Oh, what?
Oh,
Did
I guess we'll
I
never
guess-
know.
Oh, is Shin back?
look him up?
Is Shin back?
I'm
I
so
seen him in the
confused.
VC.
Oh,
Is he
okay.
back?
Maybe
Is he
Shin
back?
back? Unsure.
I need to yell at his internet provider.
Okay.
Okay. To answer your
Bye-bye.
question really quickly, I'm building an orb build. So we have all my orb.
Oh, orbs. Orbs. Is that the triple orb?
No.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're back in. We have Blade coming out straight away. Punch got a pick. Oh, Punch! Killed the Blade. Oh my gosh. He just got so many picks there by Punch at the end there. Absolute insanity.
Next up,
That
those hands together. It's time for push.
that Lucio just went so hard at the end there. But wait, excuse me? Huh? I'm so confused. I don't even know what's going on at this point. Maybe I should have got drunk.
For the tank roll, have we reset this properly? I'm all for the rerun of the map. It'll be interesting to see if it plays out any differently now that the teams have a little bit more points on the board and they can round out their builds a little bit better. And being a tank down as well is probably going to be a little bit tricky for them, but I'm sure Giant Ninja is going to be able to do something.
He'll pull the win out from nowhere, knowing Jai.
Arena is calling. Our teams have 20 seconds left.
Does look like they're trying to figure out what is going on here with our other tank. If it's going to be Neshi or Shin, does look like Neshi can't even open the build menu, so we may need to vanilla Orisa apparently. You know what? It's Orisa. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, and it's versing, what is it? Versing Liger's Orisa? I'm not too worried. You'll be fine, Nechi.
You got it. Neshi.
Somebody tell Liger not to pick any abilities and it'll be even.
Yeah. Well, they're just saying that he's still loading in. It's very odd.
Yeah.
Very odd back end technically.
That's
didn't
alright,
even
we'll go
see
with what
it,
we got.
but-
Giant Ninja able to pick off Punch 9k pretty early on in the fight here. Before even the fight breaks out, that's going to be a huge advantage for the red team. Knowing that they lost this map last point, getting that early pick is going to give them a nice little advantage to be able to play this map a little bit differently. Drop
Yeah,
there,
that-
trying to get some poke damage out.
That was such a big pick there for Jai, especially since Punch has been able to be putting out so much damage on that Lucio there. So should be a
Liger
lot
getting
less damage.
incredibly
Ooh!
low, gets shot down. Blaze Ninja able to pick off Liger with a couple of headshots onto the dome, but he gets picked off
There's
himself by
a-
Punch 9k, just swooping in like a ninja.
He was the ninja there. Yeah, Punch has been actually outstanding on this Lucio in this game so far. I think seeing these players on roles you don't usually see them on has been quite interesting. Like I don't see Blaze on DPS, but he's doing really good work on the Soldier here, and then Punch on the Lucio is not something you see very often also.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen Giant Ninja do anything on DPS before, and being able to pull off some
shade!
incredible...
The shade! The absolute
Guy, I love
shade
Holy! Did
That
you
was
just see
clean.
that one shot on the
Yeah.
fruitcake? I take back everything I've ever said ever.
Oh, and
Ojoi
a
getting her ult
shutdown.
cancelled by Neshi, showing who the King Orisa here is on this map. Again, neither team has pushed the bot very far at all. Just each team being able to regroup so quickly.
And Neshi showing that they don't need hero builds here, but Punch does get the kill off onto Neshi here, and Drop Bear cleaning up the rest of the fight. Oh, was that a cancel on the blade? No, it needs
Giant
Jai.
Ninja. Able to pick off 3 with the blade, almost 4. He's going to be able to clean up here. I think he's going to be able to get the 4K. 5 as well. There's someone still left alive. There's a Genji diff waiting for you. You need to get that 5K. He's behind. Turn around, Jai, please.
That was an insane play there by Jai. He comes out the blade.
Oh, he gets it! That's the 5K! I'm counting it. Well done, Jai.
That was such a good shutdown. Oh my gosh. Jai's really putting on a show this game. Absolutely clutching up for his team. Doesn't matter that
absolutely.
Neshi's out here not being able to pick power-ups because Jai is just a one-man army at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. He's really showing off for his team. Well, Neshi able to hold the front line here. Beat comes out from Punch 9K. Whether or not they're able to transfer this to some kills. Coco being able to pick up early from the drop there. Punch still running it down, but Ojoi has to commit the ult as well. Them to be able to get the car push that they need for their team. With this team fight win, they're probably going to be able to get the lead here. It's going to be very close for them to be able to get to touch point.
Yeah, it's a very solid play there from Ojoi. That Coalescence outputting so much damage, and Drop Bear just being able to dash in and finalize those kills was able to get them some push on this spot. Final fight coming in. Fruitcake brings down Blaze. Oh, Ojoi!
Ooh.
Oh my gosh,
Ooh, a
Punch!
lovely cleanup from the blue team. It is neck and
Punch
neck.
is just
It was the difference
cleaning.
of 0.01 meters.
That was
incredibly
ridiculously close. Ridiculously. It really looked like the red team there was going to bring that back. But Ojoi with that Coalescence to be able to get their team that push that they needed. And then Punch just cleaning up 3 in that final fight. Absolutely chaos.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a very close matchup. It was interesting to see the back and forth there on the control point. Not much movement on either side. Like I'm not even sure if they even capped point on either side for each team. It was just so neck and neck, non-stop, like pull and tug from each team, going incredibly well from both sides.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think standout players there for both teams would be Punch on that Lucio, just absolutely showing that Lucio is a DPS.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Jai there with those massive blades and that shutdown onto Drop Bear's blade there. Absolutely incredible plays by Jai there.
Yeah, look at that kill just there on the Mei. That was absolutely cinema. And Punch out here being a DPS player, being forced onto the support role, but playing probably what was that first map a DPS Moira, and now going a full like ninja assassin in the backline on the Lucio, really showing that the best defense is a good offense, right? Just who needs to heal if the enemy team is dead.
That is the Lucio Zen handbook right there.
Yeah.
That is Frogger's Guide to playing Lucio. I'm in their backline, killing their backline. Why do I need to heal? That is how I got out of bronze.
Yeah, genuinely. Any tips for anyone under the rank of platinum? If you just play Zen in support and kill everything, you don't need to heal at all. Unbound that stuff. You don't need to heal all. Don't quote me on this if it goes terribly.
We are on to
Alright,
Nepal here for our third map? Yeah, third map.
Yep, third map coming up here.
It does look like Neshi's still glitching out, not able to pick power up, so that's unfortunate, but Jai has been
Oh, insane move! Oh, Punch 9K showing again that boops and DPS is the way to play Lucio. Nowhere near his team, just
cow.
assassination.
These
all over the
rollouts are
map.
clean though.
Oh, he's booping all over the shop. Where is he? I'm not even sure if he knows. It doesn't even matter because the enemy team is dead. He got the opening pick. It's all that matters. It looks like they're going to get a nice clean team.
Oh, the snowball's
all
out.
up here.
Punch just an absolute menace on this Lucio right now. Good opening pick, and then just following up with that pick onto the Juno as well. Jai does get drop bear here, so they may be able to recontest here. 2.
Giant Ninja just popping off as well with this soldier backup where the aim is looking clean, Blaze. I've got to give you props. Liger having to force to retreat, but it's not going to be enough. It's unfortunately going to have a full team wipe and a reset.
Yeah, Jai
Going
picking
here
up
for match
those
play.
2 first picks on that fight was just absolute chaos. Did he's booping himself. That is...
Yeah, he's got
Okay.
the insane Lucio boop. He's
Like,
going to the enemy spawn. The blade going out, trying to kill a Lucio. No, he tried to catch him, but he's already in your spawn, mate. What are you gonna do? Not bad with a blade of his own, unable to get anything, and gets picked up by Blaze Ninja. At least Jai didn't get picked up in his ult. I mean, we've got a coalescence coming out, trying to keep the team up.
Does look
We've
like
walled up our own coalescence for the team. We've got some antis going on to Liger. We've got some anti-tank builds going on and anti-nade builds going on
Looks like we
against
are
the tank.
getting the
for
Punch Jai
Liger.
1v1s here.
It's
But
looking
everyone's
close.
intervening.
It's 3 fights happening at once. Fruitcake able to pick off Berry, Giant
Oh,
Ninja, and
Blaze.
Blaze Ninja being able to pick off 2 people from blue team. But with the blizzard coming out, it's just not going to be enough.
Yeah, that Blizzard there really coming clutch to just lock down that point. Unfortunately, Blaze getting caught in that in his visor. That is a clean fight win for the Blues team.
Yeah, it was a very clean up there. The blizzard coming in absolutely clutch. Obviously, with Blaze Ninja being such a good DPS that he is, but there's something about like Punch just being such a big distraction on the Lucio.
Oh yeah. Oh, Jai finally got him.
Unfortunately, finally
They
got him
got
like
him,
a
boys.
fly swatting on a wall. Managed to get him. Complaining in chat that Jai's healing
Oh,
for
drop
it.
there.
Oh my god, the 3k and Ojoy with the coalescence as well. Managed to clean up nicely. That's going to be very difficult now for the red team to be able to get another touch here.
Yeah, they are going to be struggling to rush to the point for this final take on the side of the red team. They should have both support ultimates up here though, so if they can not get distracted by the Lucio here.
Oh, fantastic move into the ult, but they're unable to touch. It was so close.
Punch is
Oh.
just absolutely making their lives a living hell out here. Even without getting the picks, he's just displacing and being so annoying that they can't ignore him. And that boop there into the Orisa ult, even though we ran out of time before it went off, was absolutely huge.
We've got a nice play of the game here from Ojoy, probably with a clutch coalescence going in. Being able to keep up that team so incredibly well, even if it's not on Mercy, even if it is on Moira. And she did say that she was going for an orb build as well. And those things can really stack, especially with the healing and the damage, when you have those triple orbs coming out in this game mode.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of those antis we were seeing come out onto the enemy team were from Ojoy's abilities, which I think is a very
Oh, wow.
smart sort of gameplay there too.
Absolutely. It just does so much spread damage. It hits everyone. And
Chat,
getting just a
watch
little
this
bit of
roll
a
out.
Oh no, watching back the blade. Oh, it's unfortunate. But, you
That
know,
was so funny.
Joe Ninja already had an incredible blade from that map before. He didn't need to keep showing off every single blade. It was alright to have a funny one there.
He
And
tried,
I
he
think-
tried.
I think it would be good for the memes. I mean, Punch in that backline as the Lucio was just such a menace. I mean, what were you going to do against that?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I was saying, like, even when he wasn't doing enough damage to get the picks, he was just being so disruptive with those boops and just constant pressure in the backline and not being able to be killed. Was just making it really hard for the side of Ojoy's team. Oh, no, Ojoy's team. Sorry. Jai's team. Barry's
Yeah,
team. I'm trying to remember who was on each team. To be able to just look at what was in front of them, because there was always that constant threat of that Lucio behind.
Yeah. Alright, so it looks like we're going to get started on the next matchup here, and we're obviously going to restart the teams, and we're going to have a couple of new captains.
Yeah.
So the captains that are coming in now. I didn't quite catch it. Did you get it, Wanda?
Blaze and Coco.
There we go. We've got Blaze and Coco coming in next for our next captains for the stadium matchup for round 3.
It'd be interesting if we see Blaze, if he's going to try and build here around him being a tank rather than, because he's played support and he's played DPS in the last 2 rounds, but Blaze is known as like a diva player, so it'd be interesting to see if they try and build their team comp around allowing them to play tank here or not.
I am enjoying the fact that we are seeing some of these people that are well known for a certain role, trying out different things and seeing how it goes. You know, we saw Punch on the support there, that worked incredibly well. So kind of getting out a little bit out of your comfort zone is definitely a good thing in these kind of stadium matches as well, where you can have these interesting builds where you can still have these roles that you're unfamiliar with and utilize them to your strengths and able to still do incredible plays.
Yeah, definitely. It does look like we do have Coco and Blaze here ready to pick their teammates for the next round. Welcome in, guys.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So both
Congratulations.
put on amazing shows tonight. I've enjoyed seeing Blaze on the DPS and the support tonight. So.
I will let you know that I don't actually play Diva in Stadium. I play Junker Queen.
Excuse me?
Oh, so you mixed it up a bit just for this?
I just found it so much more fun to play.
That's fair.
Oh, that's
fair.
completely fair.
Very fair.
For you, Coco, do you want to have the first pick for your
Yeah,
team?
sure. I think I'd like to pick Ojoy because I haven't played with them yet. So.
Love
Let's
to see it. Mix it up
go.
the teams a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
It's going to be the first pick from Coco. Blaze?
I will pick Drop Bear.
We got Scary. And who's your next? Coco?
Is Shin playing still?
At the moment, yes.
Yep, I'll pick
Yep.
Shin then.
Shin.
The disconnected player himself, Shin.
Hopefully he doesn't DC this time.
Going that third time's the charm, I
Yeah.
believe. I think it's just a personal strike that he must be doing to get Roadhog added to Stadium sooner.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Real and true.
Alright, Blaze.
I will pick Punch next.
Punch. Solid choice.
Excellent.
I will pick Ligo, I reckon.
I was gonna go like
Ooh.
next.
I was gonna go Punch, so.
We've got the main tank players on the same team now. It'll be interesting to see the swap up coming from your team, Blaze, whether or not you're going to try again on the tank or you're going to get someone else.
I'd like to actually play tank this time, so I am going to pick. I'm going to pick Jai next.
Jai.
Jai, fantastic pick.
Alright.
Sorry, I've just seen the update. Vision's image. Fantastic
That's
work,
so
production.
funny.
All right, Coco, your final pick for your team.
I'll pick Eddie.
Eddie.
Or Freaky.
Okay,
Fantastic.
so you
And I will
get
take Berry.
Betty.
Yay.
Perfection. Congratulations,
Excited to
guys.
see.
How do you feel about your teams you've picked here?
Wait, did Shin die again?
Please tell me he didn't die.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
He's still
Oh,
in.
no.
It was just a funny. It's just a funny image, I believe.
He's pretty funny.
All right, we're all chill.
Yeah.
Thank you, production. Thank you, team.
Thank you.
Put on a
Alright,
good
good
show,
luck.
guys. Good luck.
I
Thank
want to
you
see
very
some
much.
silliness. I want to see some memes, and I want to see at least a 5K from one of you.
100%.
We'll attempt.
Heck yes. Yes.
All right. Good luck, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Let you talk to your new teams and formulate a team plan.
Shin, you are not fine, okay? You need therapy, my dude. Your internet needs therapy. How many times can you DC in one night?
I wonder, what do you think about these teams that have just been created?
I think it's a good mix up. I feel like a lot of these teammates haven't, that it's a good shuffle around players that haven't played together yet. I still feel like it's a very solid sort of teams. We do have those tank players. Hopefully we get to see Blaze on that tank role this time around, since they played the support and the DPS and they are a tank player. So should be interesting. I think obviously we're probably going to see the Genjis come out again. But yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Coco's team's going to do with the two tank players. Like, we've got Shin and Liger both there. Whether or not Liger's going to roll out on the Junkrat again, or we're going to see
True.
some
He
Shin
doesn't have
DPS
to worry
action come
about
out.
getting hunted this round, so maybe he will go back to that DPS
Yeah,
pick.
potentially. You know, it'd be interesting to see what they go with. Looks like we're going to start up very shortly here on Redwood Dam.
Redwood
What are your thoughts on
Dam.
this map?
I actually like this map. I don't think this is a
This
bad
is
map.
not this map.
That's not this map.
is
This is not Redwood.
Anubis.
This is Temple of Anubis. Where are we? What are we doing? What
All
map
right.
are we on? I'm so confused
It looks like
now.
we're on Temple of Anubis, and
Temple of
we're
Anubis.
about to see what each team has picked for their heroes. We've got blue team on the left with the Junker Queen, Genji, Soldier, Juno, Kiriko rollout, and on the right we've got a nice Ryan. I'm wondering if that's going to be Liger on the right side, or there's a Junkrat as well. It could be either or. Who knows?
Or who's playing Junk?
Looks like we've got a Kiri on both sides and a Genji on both sides. I wonder if we've got the Drop Bear versus Jai again.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that those Genjis are probably Drop Bear and Jai, but it does look like Liger and talking in chat. I'm very curious to see who's on what now, because now I'm like, wait, do I have it all wrong?
All right, we've got the Liger on the Ryan. We've got Ojoy repping the Mercy
Shin on the
again.
Genji.
Shin and the Genji. Ooh, that's interesting. And we've got Fruitcake on the Junkrat, not going before the Reaper this time.
Yeah. Yeah, should
Coco,
be.
their team captain, deciding to be on Kiriko there. Just trying to get some nice kind of cleansers, I'm sure, for Liger's Ryan. I know he needs them.
I think Coco's been very solid on this Kiriko throughout the night, so it should be interesting to see how they go this time. They do have a solid team comp to work around.
Is this Giant Ninja on support? Did my eyes deceive me?
Oh my gosh.
What has happened?
He's on the Kiri. Watch out.
I've never seen...
He's throwing,
I mean,
guys.
it's probably... I don't think he's throwing. I mean, there's a lot of deadly DPS Kiri builds to go. If Barry can keep the rest of the team up, especially that they have a JQ as well that can heal herself, Giant Ninja might be able to get some kind of backline, insane Kiriko DPS players.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see what build Jai goes for here on the Kiriko. Liger dropping so low there.
Ace Ninja, able to just pummel him. Oh, gets the pin, but Liger gets picked off before he can make the connection. Blue team getting incredibly low, but they've already got 2 picks, and it looks like they're going to be able to cap this one first. Too early. Ooh. Make that 3.
Yeah, I feel like the picks from Drop Bear there, which is really getting that team fight underway, and then Jai on the Kiriko just outputting so much pressure onto Liger there alongside the Junker Queen to able to get those picks aside.
Yeah, it looks like there's a kind of a stalemate here of a Junkrat and a Soldier kind of hiding at each other, waiting for something to happen. Oh, Fruitcake gets the better on him, but it's not going to be enough to get the
Coco
pin.
does take out Jai here.
Oh, bit of a support diff going
Liger
on.
gets
Liger
buried.
finishing off the back line. Gets a nice pin. It's going to be enough for the red team to win, I think. Both the tank and the support's down.
Liger going absolutely crazy here with, I think that was 3 kills in that fight. Coco to get the first initial pick there, dipping Jai on that Kiriko.
Giant Ninja down again on the Kiriko. This guy can't seem to live. Ooh. Liger already going straight in and getting Blaze Ninja down. This is going to be an incredible early stagger and fight push for this last point.
Yeah, if there's anything we know about Liger is that he is not scared to get in your face. No matter if you are a Junker Queen and want to be playing that close range fight, he just does not care. We got the Glock out here.
Yeah, the Glock out
give it to
on
me.
the Soldier in the back line. What is happening? There's just so much shenanigans happening. There's 3 different fights happening on such a tiny map. On opposite sides of the field. Ryan going in, the Blade coming out as well. Shin being able to pick off Giant Ninja early. big shatter comes off, being able to pick up Berry Punch. Able to finish off Fruitcake though, getting a nice little trade, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Blaze Ninja, massive ult, being able to pick off 2. It's getting incredibly close now. I believe it's a 2v3 happening. Liger back on point. It's back and forth between both teams here of who can survive the longest.
This team fight is absolute damn chaos. It went one way and then it went that other way. And Liger's just sitting on this point trying to stabilize and lock it down for their team. Will it be enough?
Fruitcake able to get a pick with his ult, but Punch able to pick off 2. Liger being able to finish off Berry there. Blue team's got no supports left. It's a 3v2 and just DPS versus DPS and support. Shin able to make the trade.
Will Shin be
v
able to do
Genji,
enough
but
here?
one of them, yeah. All Queen's back and Shin's gotten incredibly low. Blaze able to finish off that pick. Keep stalling this out. It's going no way. It's barely a percentage into Blue's favor. This is still going on. The staggering keeps on going.
It is, but it's looking so one-sided at certain points, but it's still just not enough to actually get those caps over on either side. So it's just been a bit of a stalemate here.
Ooh. Both supports go down at the exact same time. That's going to be massive for Team Blue. They're probably going to be able to clean up quite quickly.
Did you catch
there.
what I caught just there? Liger missed the shatter and Drop Bear sprayed the ground with a sorry spray.
I did see.
He double jumped over it.
Oh, that was such a good back and forth from those teams there. I feel like there was a good 3 to 5 minute contest there on that last point. That was brilliant.
Yeah, that was definitely a very close match there. It looked like the blue team was very strong in certain parts, and then the red team was very strong. But the blue team there was able to pull it through in the end and manage to get that point actually ticking in their favor. Whereas it was just a bit of a stalemate for the rest of it. We are going over to Gord. I don't know the name of this map. I like this map though.
I like this map as well. It's got some interesting point of views. I feel like the first fight here is always a little bit clunky with the 3 doorways coming out.
Yeah.
But it is quite interesting just depending on how each team decides to play it, because there are quite a few ways. And depending on especially the comp that you have, but not only that, because it's stadium, it's the builds that you have.
That's
whether
very
or not
true.
you want to push out into those tight corners and be able to funnel in and get that early first fight victory.
I feel like it's one of those maps where anything's kind of viable in it. Like you can run the dive, you can run the poke, you can run the brawl. Like it's a very all-rounder sort of map in the ways that you just play it. Where some of these maps are a bit more like one comp-sided.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anubis, for example, is definitely more heavy on the brawl.
Alright, both teams deciding to stay with the exact same comp here. Running out of spawn. I believe the team with the Juno will probably get there first, but we do have a soldier just flying in. 9K already having to fly himself in at retreat because he got in a little too early. Liger making a big dent into the enemy team already, but getting incredibly low, but is still deciding to pin in. Might be to his detriment because he's first to be picked. Blaze Ninja getting that nice early pick. It's going to be a pretty clean up for Team Blue.
Yeah, I think Liger there just coming a little bit too aggressive, maybe, and got punished for it, unfortunately. Going against a Jungle Queen there, you got to be kind of a bit more careful with how much damage you're taking because they have so many abilities that can just hit you through your shield.
Yeah, absolutely. And having Giant Ninja here on the flank on one of the 2 supports, not being able to keep yourself up. Yeah, the Jungle Queen has to play a little bit safe occasionally.
There's definitely some...
being picked up early as well. It's going to be rough for them.
Yeah, some good off angles here from Jai, being able to get those initial picks in his team's favor. Very big plays.
This is so incredibly one-sided. They just need a moment to regroup. Get out of their spawn, Blaze. Give them a chance, mate. Let them regroup. Let them have a chance. Fruitcake already getting incredibly low. Giant is able to pick up Ojoy and drop there.
We do have the Queen ult here.
Oh yeah,
good
big
cleanse.
cleanse coming out. Is it going to be enough? No, but the Pfizer comes out. Oh, the rocket drop over the shatter. Liger not able to finish any kills, and it's going to be a very quick cleanup. Can the blade get anything? Ojo going down, so there's no longer pocket blade. But Giant Ninja goes down, but I don't think anyone can touch. It's already over.
Let's check the standings. 2-0.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
definitely a very one-sided match there. Blaze just holding the ground at their spawn and just would not let up. Jai also taking those off angles there and just putting out so much pressure onto the enemy team.
Yeah, just non-stop pressure on the enemy team from all different kinds of angles, with the kind of comp that they're running with the Junker Queen, with the Genji, with the Soldier, and with this kind of flanking Kiriko at the same time. It can just pick each other off. Like, there's not enough angles for the Rhine to be able to shield and protect these teams. And even with Liger just trying to get value by diving in and pinning in and trying to get a pick or a trade or something, it's just not. It's by the time he does it, the team's already 2 or 3 down, and they can just collapse on him. It's a tricky position to be in, and I think Blue Team played it incredibly well.
Yeah, they just had so many different off angles set up there, and they were rotating their ultimates so well that there wasn't really much that the red team could do there. Liger was trying to hold that frontline pressure, but there was just so much damage coming in from so many different angles there.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're having a look at a couple of abilities here.
What are we going?
Do you know any abilities just by looking at them?
Oh, I maybe on supports, not so much on the tank, the tank lineups or most of the DPS. I can generally get a gist of what they're trying to do based off of what they're putting there, like they're pointing to like ability power, survivability, whatever.
And you can kind of see as well, like a lot of the abilities have visual cues. Like obviously we've got some kind of rocket jump ability going on with Soldier, as well as the Curie clone and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
But I feel like with this game, we've just had perks come out, which has made it difficult to learn everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, off the map, Liger. It's your turn now.
Oh, and Drop Bear as well. They've got the trade. Maybe a little bit unintentionally by Drop Bear there. So it's evened up the playing field a little bit. It's now a 3v3 going into this fight for first point. Barry getting so low. Shin able to finish it off.
Hey, Barry
was going to be enough.
Barry was trying to stay alive for as long as they could there on point, but unfortunately was managed to be taken down. Shin doing an absolute, I mean, Blaze doing an amazing job here of staying alive on this Junker Queen, but Shin comes in with the blade and takes him down.
Yeah, I think he's got the perk where you get like a blade swing after deflag, because he doesn't quite have the actual blade online yet, and was able to utilize that. And that's oh, he's already using it now. Holy. That's a very early blade from Shin, showing off that he is not just a Roadhog one trick. He does have some other heroes up in his arsenal. And that is just the dead Juno that we're staring at. That is so sad.
Yeah, we look at the economy right now. Whoa, hello,
Jai just picked up Liger and Ojoy by himself on a support. What is he doing? Somebody stop him. Jai, you're on a support. Heal your team. Don't kill the enemy. Jai showing off that Punch isn't the only one that can play support and kill the enemy team.
Yeah, definitely. These supports, even in normal ranked, are absolute menaces in the right hands. Jai being able to come in clutch there and getting 2 picks to be able to turn that fight in his team's favor. Does look like they are on a bit of a slight flank here as well. Shin getting 2 there. They unfortunately got a little bit greedy with that off angle.
Yeah, there was. I do like the rocket jump Soldier, but you can get yourself into some tricky situations, especially when you have a Rhine on your team that can't necessarily help you on those high grounds, even if it is Liger. Oof. Shin still being able to get a pick there, and Liger having to use the ult pretty early to be able to cap the point. It's going to be a bit detrimental for him, because I believe the team is probably going to be able to win that without it, and now at 33%, they might not have enough to close this fight out.
Big blade coming here off Drop Bear. Is it going to be enough to keep this at a win for the blue side?
Jai Ninja going full DPS mode, just being able to get consistent shots on the super speed Curie.
Another blade coming out here. Will it be enough?
Shin showing off that he Oh, he's able to pick up 2. A support and a tank, though. That's going to probably be enough for them to be able to cap point here.
3.
Yeah.
Good
Giant Ninja
job.
able to get a trade up with Fruitcake, but is it going to be enough? He's going to need to get another kill if there's going to be any chance for his team to retake this point.
Shin, an absolute menace there, picking up 2 with the blade and then cleaning up an extra 2 kills for a clean 4K that fight, showing that he's an absolute menace on the DPS as well.
Fantastic ping coming from Liger to try and stop the stall from Scary Drop Bear. They've got no DPS online to try and get these picks to be able to get that recap. Blaze Ninja going down. It's only supports left on the table. I'm not even sure if they can get anything. The soldier just running around for his dear life, but it's no use. He's got no chance. Giant Ninja trying his best, but it looks like we're going to get a win on the board. And that is the first time that we haven't gone one-sided in any of these matches.
That is
We've
very
got wins
true.
either side.
Shin was absolutely clutch that round, bringing in those fight wins with that Genji, showing that he is not just a Roadhog player. He can, in fact, play that Genji very solidly as well. We do have Blaze here taking Liger off the map, getting a bit of taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun thing, especially like playing into a Reinhardt that's so pin heavy that wants to get you off that map. If you're playing the Junker Queen and you time it right, you can get those sneaky knives in and get the trade as well. So it's a 1-for-1.
Yeah, and I think Blaze knows exactly what Liger's wanting to do there, going for the absolute clip farm of taking somebody off the map. That is Liger's game. So he knew what was coming and reacted accordingly. Very good plays from, I think Blaze had some very solid Junker Queen plays there, as well as Shin on that Genji, and also Jai on that Kiriko there.
Yeah, can we just point out Shin's ability on the Genji? I don't know if you saw that match score at the end of that, but he got MVP with 20,000 points that round, and the MVP for Blue Team was only 10,000. He doubled the MVP of the enemy team. He absolutely deserved that win. He was popping off.
If I'm remembering correctly, well, we can see it now. Shin has 45.8k in the bank. Like, he's absolutely tearing this economy up right now.
Yeah, and he hasn't died in quite a while as well. He's got a bit of a bounty on the board as well as Ojoy.
Yeah, does look like we are getting into a Anubis here. Bit of a more brawly fight. Might be a very back and forth sort of fight here with both teams kind of running those brawl tanks.
Yeah, we've kind of both got a little bit of a bowly kind of situation going on. Probably ooh, Liger goes down fairly quickly there from the Blaze Ninja, maybe pushed up a little bit too far. They were able to capitalize on that. Shin goes down as well, the Genji Goat himself. And it looks like the first point's going to go to Blue Team.
Yeah, Blaze just playing it very well. They're getting those 2 picks for their team and just punishing Liger's aggression. Being able to do so much damage through that shield makes it very difficult for Liger to actually just play the game.
Oh, and we get a pin! Yay! And he just not. That is a very difficult pin, I'm not going to lie. To be able to pin that off the map and not pin yourself off as well. That takes a lot of... Yeah, that takes a lot of discipline on the cancel. And that's actually completely changed this. I thought Blue Team had that first point in the bag. Oh, we've got a bit of aura farming going on here in the corner. Liger just emoting on Scary Drop Bear. Well, Shin going out and going for a different kind of aura where he just brings out the blade instead. We get the full-on recontest from the Blue Team, but Shin with the blade is able to pick up 2. It's not going to be enough. It's a fraction of a hair away from capping, and it goes to the red team, even after pick from blue.
Yeah, that's absolute chaos from that first fight there. All Shatter does come out, finds Blaze. Liger is
Nice
taking
early
this
pick
personally
from
now.
Liger. That's good. We've got Punch in the back line of the opposite point. Why is Liger back here? What is happening? Oh, the aura!
Offering the quest
the
again.
distraction, the emote distraction to then get the Genji to get the kill. It doesn't matter that the point's being capped. They're 1 down. They're going to be able to recontest anyway. It doesn't matter. Blaze comes out though. It's going to make it a bit trickier for them. Drop Bear unable to get any picks so far, but Blaze Ninja goes down. Punch able to trade out Fruitcake.
Oh!
Liger being able to pick a 2 off himself. It looks like they're able to recontest this second point and maybe have a chance of taking it.
This absolute chaos. The fact that Liger literally went back to their spawn to emote and offer requests to punch in his spawn, and then they come back and still manage to cap this point. Punch is coming in with his visor though. Is it going to be enough? Ojoy's still getting the res through the visor.
That was an incredible res, super sneaky, even with the flying soldier doing the best he can to hold it. Shin out with the blade, showing that he did upgrade his internet provider right now to be able to win these fights.
Punch is just being so slippery though.
Such a slippery player, but Shin's probably going to be able to take him out. He was on the phone to Optus, he got an upgraded plan. He's going to win this.
Shin is just doing so much work here. Another Shatter from
Shatter
Liger.
comes out onto the tank, unable to get the kill quite yet. Juno being able to keep them alive way too easily. Giant Punch is able to pick up 2 players. This is such a long fight contest, back and forth. Ojoy going for a little bit of a stall, but it looks like no one's going to be able to contest this now, and we're going to go to a point 3.
Yeah, that was just absolutely chaos of a fight. It genuinely felt like the red team had it in the bag there with that blade coming out from Shin and picking up 3, but Punch was just able to stay alive long enough and offer enough distraction to the enemy team to come back and just get a couple of clean ultimates off there. Like you've done your daily.
We've got Kitsune Rush coming out to be able to pick off Liger. Is that going to Blaze Ninja able to follow up and kill Ojoy as well? We get a Genji diff coming from Drop Bear to Shin. Drop Bear tries to pull out the blade, but Fruitcake shuts him down. Giant Ninja finishing off Fruitcake there, and it looks like Blue Team's going to be able to finish this off, but I think we might be able to have a chance of a recontest.
Yeah, these fights have just been so crazy. You think one team's going to win, and then the other doesn't look like Visor is coming out here from Punch. And he just comes out of absolutely nowhere because he is flying all over the map like an absolute gremlin.
Ojoy getting incredible res up there, but no one is able to touch. Oh, that's such a close map.
That was very, very close indeed. It definitely looked like that red team there was going to win a couple of times, but Blaze's team was able to just clutch it up and get back into focus, regroup, have some good ultimates there, and inevitably win the fight. It does look like we are headed to
Yes, Esperanza, I believe so.
I'm so bad with that name sometimes.
Blaze Ninja really showing off that he's got the ability on the Junker Queen here, being able to pull out MVP for his team and help them get a nice, tidy and well-deserved victory.
Yeah, I think Blaze and Jai were just playing so well, synergizing there together, being able to get those kicks together. Punch also just being that utter distraction of just jumping around in the back line and being utterly unkillable. Some amazing plays there from Shin. Absolutely cracked Genji. Amazing fat blades. Liger with some amazing plays there. Also that pin off the map that's the clip. That's the clip of the day.
Oh yeah, Liger's doing incredibly well on the Reinhardt, as we expected. And Shin being incredible on the Genji as we maybe didn't expect, you know. And this is what's great about Stadium, I think, where you can see some players kind of known for some roles more than others, or some heroes being able to shine with these really cool builds in Stadium and pop off in ways we haven't seen them do before. Just like we've been seeing with Blaze on this Junker Queen as well, really holding up their team.
Yeah, Blaze's tank has definitely been solid throughout this. Just doing absolutely whatever he needed to do to get those fight wins, putting a lot of pressure onto Liger, and just staying alive throughout.
Yeah, absolutely. We're coming into the map here. We've got the same heroes from both teams. No swaps out at the moment. No counter swapping, which is nice to see. It looks like we've got an early pick from a heal pad.
Oh, he's doing the heal pad build. He's doing the heal pad build. This is the funniest build ever.
How does the heal pad build work, Wanda?
You just run around and it heals yourself and does damage to people around you.
So
It's so
just like
stupid.
an aura
Yeah.
of damage.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know this existed. That's incredible.
It's so stupid.
Does it do a lot of damage? Do you just like hug enemy players and kill them?
People do a lot of damage with it. I haven't personally run it, but I think it was like Emon or someone ran it and was hilarious.
Oh my god, that's so silly. And we've just seen Drop Bear be able to pick up 2 there himself, showing that he is that Shin isn't the only dope Genji player in this match.
We have had many great Genji players tonight.
I feel like Genji's just an overall good pick for this game mode. There seems to be a lot of versatility for how
Punch
you
even
can play
knows where he's going at this point. Like he's just here, there, and everywhere.
He's keen to just jump around and hope for the best.
Yeah.
This window's new. They should add that to the main game. I like that. See that little entrance that they're in?
Yeah, it is. There is a couple of things that
good.
they change in the maps that seem like it would be good in main game.
Honestly, yeah, they should take pointers from themselves. Blizzard, if you're watching, add that to the main map. We've got a Blade coming out here. Giant Ninja able to pick up Fruitcake.
Blaze gets
Drop Bear,
Liger.
unable to get anything with the Blade. Casino Rush comes out. Blaze being able to pick up 2 on his own. The Genji, Drop Bear really showing off that Shin shouldn't be getting all the Genji love from us. I'm sorry for neglecting you, Drop Bear. You are the GOAT as well.
We love you too, Drop Bear.
We love you too.
We're just shocked that shit is popping off, okay?
Yeah, we expect you to pop up. Shin, you know, if it's not a Roadhog, it's surprising. Anyway, we've got another Blade coming out here, and it believes to be a nice, tidy cleanup from Team Red.
They're C9ing!
Oh my god, it's so close. Oh!
They
Blaze
almost
thinking it's still
C9'd.
winnable. Committing the ult. Going straight in a 1v4. I don't know what he's thinking. He might think he is the absolute GOAT. He may be the absolute GOAT, but unfortunately the play didn't just pan out as best he could.
That was so close. I think they were just coming back from spawn and caught Blaze on that robot, about to push it to a victory because Liger
Very close C9.
Genji was gone there.
We're gonna get a little bit of robot push from Team Red. Unfortunately, the Liger dies a little bit too early. Punch on the flank, able to pick up Coco, and Ojoy goes down as well. Unable to get the res off to be able to keep this fight going, and it looks like that fight's going Team Blue.
Team Red. What? No? What's Team Blue? Why'd it go red on my screen? Am I crazy?
Oh, it's over.
It is over. Apparently, Shin ended with 75k in gold. That is absolutely insane. Shin was farming the damage out here.
Congratulations on Shin, really showing that, honestly, he doesn't need to be a one-trick Roadhog player. He's got other things in his arsenal, honestly. But Drop Bear doing amazing on the Genji as well. Really like going neck and neck with Shin in a lot of fights there. Which was incredible to see. And Blaze, awesome on the JQ. Is another highlight for these maps for sure.
Yeah, I think Drop Bear and Blaze just being so stable on their picks. Nothing super flashy, but just consistent and adding value to the team. Punch just being absolutely chaos. You never know where he's coming from. There's always the throat around the corner with that build. Absolutely hilarious how he killed somebody with that speed ring, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think... Oh, sorry, go on. I was just going to say, Punch consistently was just on the flank for a lot of it. For most of that whole matchup, just being silly, but still being so consistent with the damage and the picks, and that's what we like to see in these kind of tournaments, where it is like playing for fun, playing for the silliness, playing for the content. You saw like Liger emoting at him and stuff in the opposite spawn from where the point was, and just people having at fun and being silly with it, but also being consistently like good and entertaining to watch.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that build just gave him so much mobility to get around that I never knew where he was. I feel like he was also just as confused of where he was going to be. Most of those rounds does look like we do have our next captains locked in for the night, and those are going to be Eddie and Punch.
Hello.
So, welcome on, you captains. How do you guys feel about your performance in the last game?
I out-healed the lobby.
That one was
Fantastic.
not fun.
No? Didn't enjoy it?
No. I just wanted to goof around on Rat, but then I have this little twat.
Hey, I wasn't even doing too much. I was just healing.
That's why.
Punch was all over the place, and it was very entertaining to watch.
Boing.
So I reckon, who out of the two of you won the last one?
That would be
Punch,
me.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we'll start with Eddie. You can have first pick for this one.
Oh, I'm taking Jai.
Yeah, I thought so.
Joe? Yeah,
I'm not
nice
having
pick.
I'm not having two GMs on the same team again.
Yeah. Give me Coco. I haven't played with Coco yet.
Yeah, let's spread some love.
go.
Let's if you can, try and pick people you haven't played with yet. So I believe this is the last matchup we're gonna have. So
I'll take Berry.
lovely.
Berry?
Yep.
I'll take Shin.
All right, we got
Now to keep the peace because they've been wanting this for a while. I'll also take Ojoy because they've been wanting to be on a team for the whole night.
Let's
lovely.
go.
I love to hear it.
I'll take Blaze. I reckon.
Lazy boy.
Then I
Jake,
will
you go.
take. Oh. I'll take Drop Bear.
And I'll take Liger. Yoink.
Beautiful. Well, how do you guys feel about the teams you just picked? You're looking at your team,
Kinda
feeling pretty
cooking.
confident.
Kinda cooking.
Kind of cooking. You got an idea of what roles you want everyone on?
Yes.
I noticed we got Liger, Shin, and Blaze all on the same team, and they've all been. They've been the tank player.
I want tank this one because I haven't been able to play tank yet.
Ooh, all right. So this is going to be a bit interesting. A little bit of off-rolling going on.
That's my main role.
We'll let you guys pop into your teams, get chatting with them. Hopefully, work out some team compositions that you all feel comfortable playing, or hell, even uncomfortable playing, and we can have a bit of shenanigans going on.
As long as Punch doesn't
Yes.
pick Zar, we're good.
I'm locking Zar just to spite you.
Any last words of conflict?
Punch, if you pick Zar, I know where you live, and I will hurt you.
A little less conflict words.
Unlocked.
I will send a strongly worded letter to your door.
Fair enough.
Right. We can deal with that. All right. Good luck, guys. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. So we've got the teams lined up here on screen for you guys now. We've got team captains Punch and 80 going neck and neck. We've got a fairly well-rounded team each. I am interested to see how this is going to pan out for both teams with the team compositions that they decide to go on, whether they mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to see a lot of players on roles they usually aren't on so often. So it shall be interesting to see, because it was Punch saying they wanted to play the tank here, so we are probably going to see Liger on that DPS role.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to see some more mix-ups than just that. I want to see the Berry or Ojoy tank. You know, I want to see some other people playing in roles that we just haven't seen them on, whether it be tonight or at all. Really, let's get like a full lobby of people in their off roles and see what kind of shenanigans Stadium can cook up for us.
That's right. Last game. Let's see some off rolls, ladies and gentlemen. Get a little funny with it, a little bit goofy. It's the last game of the night, so be a bit.
It's
funny
time to
with
get
it.
silly.
Yeah,
time to get silly, guys. If the time is any time, it's now. Come on.
100%. So it will be interesting to see what we see these players on. It is nice to see these teams throughout the night changing up so much, so that every player is, I think, played with every player at this point, which is really nice to see.
Yeah, we've got a nice spread. I mean, this is, I believe, the fourth matchup, and to be able to have a nice even spread of everyone getting to play with everyone, I mean, that's what these kind of pugs situations like tourneys are really made for. Like, if you're doing the same kind of heroes, the same like rosters of the same people over and over again, you can get a little bit stale. I mean, it's Stadium, it's old goofy, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't mean a thing, and it's all for a little bit of fun with silly abilities and whatnot. So let's get silly with it. Let's see some things we wouldn't normally see. Let's see, you know, your Mercy one tricks playing Reinhardt and running it down. Like let's see something
Give me
crazy.
Ojoy on tank.
Yeah, I want to see it. Ojoy, come on, lock the Ryan. I want to see it. Barry, I want to see you on Orisa. All right, I'm giving you that. Looks like we're coming into it here. We can see the heroes being picked. We've got a Sigma coming out. First Sigma of the night. And the first Cassidy as well, I believe.
Should be interesting. I actually think Cassidy is not too bad in Stadium from what I remember, although they have balanced a lot of things out, so I don't exactly know where he lies now. But at launch, he was kind of busted.
Yeah, you can do a lot of damage output. I know that I know that there's some interesting builds that you can do with Cassidy. I think I like personally the silly like flash fan builds where you have like 12 bullets in your chamber and you just go around flash fanning people over and over again.
Yep. We are about to see what our teams are on. We have Coco on that Kiriko that they have grown to love tonight. A very stable pick for their team. Who is Shin on the Lucio here?
Shin on the Lucio is interesting. Blaze Ninja on the Soldier.
Liger on the Reaper. Alright, alright. We've got Punch on the Sigma here. Should be interesting. I actually don't think I've seen a Sigma in any of my Stadium games so far, so it shall be very interesting to see how this Sigma plays. I am seeing that he has a tiny little shield hovering around him, and that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think Sigma can be kind of busted, especially against certain heroes. It'll be interesting to see how it plays up against the Cassidy and Genji, though.
Yeah,
we do look like we have Jai Ninja on the JQ as well.
Ooh, changing it up. That means Jai's been on support, tank, and DPS tonight. So really showing how versatile their hero pools are. We do have the Mercy coming out.
Really big.
Ooh! Bye-bye, Blaze.
Oh, going straight in for the kills, non-stop. Already on the other side of the map. Jai Ninja able to keep himself up just with JQ's ability. Fruitcake being able to pick off Liger.
And
Fruitcake picking up a second one, showing that Cassidy is still busted in this game mode.
Is it Cass is busted or Fruitcake is just too good?
Yeah, I mean, potentially. Ojo getting a nice pick on Fruitcake, and it looks like it's going to be a clean sweep up for Team Blue here for first point.
Yeah, it was definitely a very clean sweep there for the blue team. Jai just pushing in so aggressively and getting those initial picks, and then Eddie cleaning up for him on that Cassidy. Shin is just inching his brains off.
Yeah, I mean, it does look like a little bit of inconsistency. Oh, a massive ult from Jai Ninja. Looks like he hits 3 with the ult. Massive anti going off. Drop Bear able to pick up Coco through it. Trying to chip away at the Sigma. Blaze Ninja able to pick off Drop Bear. Fruitcake able to pick off Liger, but he goes down himself to the Sigma. It's a pretty close fight. It's going to be interesting to see how this one pans out.
That ultimate there from Jai was absolutely insane. Able to get the follow-up for his team. Even if he wasn't hitting those anti-targets, his teammates were.
I know, unable to hit anyone but Fruitcake. Able to pick up Shin before getting picked up by the Liger. Oh, Liger just doing incredibly well on just any hero that you can run it down on, let's be honest.
That is very true. He does like the heroes he gets in his face. We do have Blade coming out here. Cannot find anything. Does find Blaze. Barry getting punched here.
Drop Bear able to get one with his Blade, and then Quino already again still on the same point. Jai Ninja with it able to clean up 2, 3. Sigma ult coming out of nowhere. Hopefully he can do something with it. Able to pick up the Juno. It's going to be enough with the Visor, but Visor's unable to pick up anything else. I think it's going to be a clean sweep.
Yeah, I think the blue team is just playing so aggressively into this phase of the Sigma, which is absolutely what you do not want running a Sigma. But Jai is just giving him absolutely no space to breathe. And then Eddie is just clicking heads out here.
Yeah, the Sigma, you're going to have quite an interesting build to make it work into this kind of speed-orientated rush comp. When he's such a poke-heavy tank, it's going to be quite tricky for Team Red to be able to make a build to be able to make this work.
Yeah, I feel like the side of blue team, their team comp is just a little bit more synergized with the Genji going in with the Jungle Queen and kind of brawling in a sense rather than diving. You've got the Cass that's more of a brawl hero, the speed boost from your Juno, and the Mercy Pocket onto your Cass. Whereas your red team, you've kind of got this mismatch of like, you've got your Lucio Reaper that wants to brawl in their face, but then your Sigma and your Soldier here just want to cope a little bit more. And it's kind of just mismatching a little bit.
Yeah, there are definitely ways to be able to play this comp the way they've set themselves up, and maybe with a bit of the powers and abilities, they can still make it work. But yeah, it is very speed orientated on both sides. It just works a little bit better with the JQ Genji than it does with the Sigma.
Yeah, definitely.
This being a little bit more of a longer range poke map, we might be able to see something squeeze out from the more poke heavy side to be able to get these longer distances.
I feel like if Punch can win this first fight and stabilize enough, that Team Blue will struggle to actually be able to walk forward without taking that damage.
Shit's already in the back line. Taking the 1v1 with the Cass, and he wins it! No! Oh, Fruitcake! Oh, goes down to the Lucio, and able to pick up Ojo as well. Shin just proving that he's an absolute menace at the stadium, no matter what role he's on, just doing absolute wonders for his team right now.
And maybe this
Sorry
is
to name drop
exactly
you.
maybe this is exactly what Shin and Liger need to be doing here, playing a bit more aggressive on these off angles and going for these picks where Punch can kind of stabilize on that point. It does look like Blue Team is getting some picks to come back into this though.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like a nice cleanup. Drop Bear getting that early pick onto Shin. A little bit of cheeky teabag going on there. And was able to follow up with a couple more kills onto the team. But you know what? We were kind of right. Red Team did alright with the poke here and was able to get a solid 36% on the board.
Yeah, I feel like Jai and Drop Bear are just playing extremely well here together. They're both focusing the same targets and just running it down main, and it's working because the Sigma comp just doesn't want them on top. We do have Blade coming out here by Drop Bear. He gets 2. Will he get the 3rd? Oh, so close!
Oh, very, very close. But it's a nice. Jai is in a little bit of a tricky position here, being in their spawn. Does have ult on the table for the escape. They're being able to hold this down really tightly. I think Red Team just needs a little bit of an opportunity to regroup there and have a full-on team push.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with the side of the Red Team. It's more of like if they can actually stabilize on point, it makes it extremely hard for this Blue Team to actually take the space without getting face tanked. But they are just brawling so well at the moment.
Unfortunately, the Sigma are unable to hit anyone. Jai, I believe, using his ult to get out of the Sigma radius. Genji going down to Blaze Ninja, Drop Bear. Unfortunate. Coco being able to try and keep the rest of the team alive. No cooldowns on the board, but Kitsune coming up very shortly. Dry Ninja and Fruitcake able to pick off 2 people for Team Red. Punch trying his hardest by getting a kill on Berry to be able to hold this down a little bit further.
Yeah, Jai is just absolutely running it down into the face of the Red Team and just coming out the winner. Both
That was a
Drop
lovely
Bear
rock from
and
Punch.
Eddie following up so well with Jai's aggression. Liger here with the ultimate.
Unfortunately, doesn't move free. Drop Bear and Fruitcake able to pick off 2 of their own. It doesn't look good for Team Red. After the Queen ult comes out and is able to pick off Punch, it's going to be a pretty quick cleanup. Yeah, lovely.
Very clean fight win there from this side. of our blue team. Jai just showing how much of a menace he is on any hero that he plays, just running it down main into the face of that red team.
Got a little bit of replay action here. Lucio v Fruitcake on the Cassidy. Unfortunate, but you know, Drop Bear got his own. There's a bit of revenge. That was very entertaining to watch. Definitely a bit of a closer round, I thought, compared to the first one. There, maybe it's to do with the builds that Red Team has decided to go with. That evens up a little bit of a playing field, seeming they have the comp disadvantage. But it is still looking quite good from both.
Yeah, both teams are playing extremely well. Unfortunately, I just feel like that the Brawl team leads into, like, if the Sigma lets them walk on top of them, it's kind of unlucky, but that can be solved by powers and abilities later on in the game. It's just a matter of getting to that stage where they can build. And Punch does have a fairly good money in the bank right now to be able to build that Sigma out.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's not forget, like, Punch is a good player in his own right. He's probably played quite a fair bit of Stadium. Probably since Sigma's been released as well, he's probably got a couple of Sigma builds in his arsenal that he knows how to whip out, potentially in the later game as well. I've heard that Sigma is quite good in the late game. So we might be able to see a bit of a turnaround coming into this map.
Well, hopefully they can do something, because Jai is just absolutely running it down into their faces right now. So hopefully Punch is able to build out this Sigma a little bit more to be able to withstand this intense rush that the blue team has going on.
Yeah, I mean, they were already in the team spawn. There's 3 different fights happening. Shin on the Lucio, taking down Drop there in the 1v1. Well, Jai is basically in the enemy spawn. The bot is 10,000 miles away. It's in a different continent. We're not even fighting anywhere near the thing. There's several different fights happening.
This is what Shin and Liger need to be doing.
Yeah, they're already at the last point, but the red team is still able to take a bit. He's meleeing him to death. Oh gosh. Oh man. And
I think
Mojo gets picked up there. That's unfortunate.
I think Shin and Liger are finally finding that synergy here of them just going in together and taking an off angle and just running at someone together, while Punch tries to just hold that front line.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like Red Team has got a little bit of a car push going on here. Shin able to pick up Jump reasonably early to get a bit more car push going on, getting close to the first checkpoint.
Oh, Liger.
Liger being able to pick up Fruitcake. Krina obviously coming out. Nice tidy race from Ojoy right in front of Liger's face. The disrespect. Able to get it off without any problems. So we've got Valkyrie on the board. Drop there able to pick off Blaze Ninja. Looks like blue team might be able to come back a little bit. Doesn't look like Sigma was able to hit anything, unfortunately. And with Valkyrie on the line, it looks like we might have a bit of a victory here from Team Blue. But no.
So many ultimates.
We have to B to be able to clean up.
Fruitcake does get Liger.
I'm not sure if Liger got the B.
I think he may have just missed it there. There is Blade coming out here to get that fight win for the blue team. That was a very long and drawn out fight there. I feel like Red Team may have had a chance to actually win that fight had Liger unfortunately had not to reload while Ojoy was pressing there, which is very unfortunate and kind of stabilized there.
We are showing that Red Team is still with like a bit of an advantage lead here, showing that maybe their heroes and their kits are a bit more of a late game.
Yeah, definitely. I am seeing them be able to do a lot more. Shin being an absolute menace on this Genji, on this Lucio when he can be. Liger with the ultimate back here. So close.
Unable to connect.
Right,
God, it's so close.
We have the Juno ult coming out here just to clean up the fight. And that is a fight win for the side of the blue team. Will they be able to touch in time?
Shin does have the touch. He needs to live here to be able to contest a little bit longer. Unfortunately, he goes down and we're not going to be able to... Oh! Soldier drops down from nowhere with the ult. Unfortunately, unable to get any picks. Kiriko cleanse and just jumping around, hoping for the best. Can try and taking this out. Sigma ult! It comes out! Oh, not quite a Sig 9, but does a lot of damage against the team. able
We
to
do
pick
get
off
the
Berry.
berry. Oh, but Ojoy with that clutch res again, unfortunately. Ojoy's reses have just been absolutely game-changing all night. She's been getting away with the most ridiculous reses. And that is a fight win for the side of Team Blue.
Absolutely the Mercy goat of this game. Being very consistent, non-stop.
Oh, and that's GG's.
I guess that's GG.
That was a
Ojoy
very close game. Regardless of scoring and like looking at the score, it was still a very, very close game. Good, amazing plays from every team, every person on the teams there. Yeah, I don't think the scoreboard accurately represents how close these games were. Shin was being an absolute menace on this Genji this first half.
Yeah, it was very well. It was very well done from both teams. I feel like if we got into a bit of the later stages with some of these heroes, like the Sigma and even the Reaper and the Soldier, some of their later game builds might have been able to be a little bit better. And maybe it's a little bit map dependent as well, where if we had a little bit of less maps that were in the favor of these rush comps that the JQ Giant Ninja like thrives in, might have had a little bit of more of a chance to be able to get one of these map wins, but unfortunately it was not the case, and it was a pretty clean 3-0 for the blue team there.
Yeah, I think Jai was just having an absolute blast running it down main, and Drop Bear was just following up on those kills so well with Jai there that it was really hard for the side of the red team to be able to stabilize.
Yeah, absolutely. And just with Ojoy as well, just doing incredible work on the Mercy, as always. As you said, we've seen all night long, just clutch res after clutch res, just being able to keep their team up so incredibly well.
Yeah.
Honestly, everyone just really showing their role and doing such an amazing effort tonight in this such a goofy game mode as well, where it's Stadium is so goofy, and it's so interesting to see some builds and players and how it like really changes the game, because you can have these insane players, these super high ranked players, like just not able to perform as well against people that are necessarily a lower rank, just because they haven't built the character right, or they've got a late game build, or it's map dependent, and it seems like kind of more even and more like random than your normal like comp game mode.
Yeah, you can't counterpick, so you've really got to know what sort of heroes, abilities and powers that you start to buy into when you come up into those certain matchups, which makes it very dynamic and very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a coin flip every single time. It's not like, oh, they have the better player, they're going to win. It is.
Yeah, and you have no idea what the
build.
enemy team picks when it comes to the initial picking. So you might pick, say, like Diva, and they go Zarya, and you're like, oh my god, like that is counter to nightmare. But there is builds on Diva where you can actually DM the beam damage. So there is ways around those sort of things.
Yeah, it's such an incredible game mode, and I'm glad we've had the opportunity to showcase it in a tournament format like this, in a pugs kind of setting as well, where we got to experiment a little bit, and even with a couple of technical difficulties, we still were able to showcase a lot of these players and show that even in the silly game modes, we can still have so much fun, so much creativity going on, so many funny moments, as well as like good plays and really talented individuals showing off their Overwatch skills.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to give a big shout out to each and every one of our players for coming through tonight and putting on an absolute show. We had Shin, Eddie, Coco, Berry, Jai, Punch, Blaze, Ojoy, Drop Bear, and Liger. You guys put on an absolute show tonight, and I am so happy that we got the opportunity to cast over this amazing event.
Yeah, it's been amazing, and I hope that we've done a good job at showcasing each and every one of you, at least having a funny or a cool clutch moment. Because frankly, it's been a pleasure watching you and watching you guys play and actually showcase your talent and your creativity in this game mode. as well as in Overwatch overall.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of amazing plays tonight from each and every single player here today. From crazy blades to off the map charges, from Ryan Hart's to Kiriko's flanking, absolute utter chaos and an absolute blast to cast over, even if though we were completely lost at some points. Because we don't even know where the ult charges are. We're just winging it.
That's alright. Who needs ult charge when you have good vibes? I mean, we all know you don't need ult charge to pin the enemy tank off the map. Am I right, Liger?
That's right. Who cares if they have ult? They're off the map, boy. Like,
yeah.
Chopped.
I think, and I think everyone's got, if not in their own Twitch streams, great plays to look back on. If not, we've got captured quite a few great moments. I mean, production did a great job on the replays tonight. To show off a lot of the replays and cool moments that we managed to capture throughout the night, which there was so many of them. I'm sure we missed some, but we managed to grab so many as well. So as many as we captured, there were so many more still happening.
I do love the replay system. I think it's TJ is in charge of the replays in the backline, does an absolutely amazing job of it every single time I've worked with him. Some absolute hilarious moments caught on those replays.
Yeah, give love to TJ in chat, guys.
Yeah, shout out to the entire back end, Abe and Hi Palo and TJ making this happen behind the scenes. Absolute love to these legends. We would not have any of these amazing events if it was not for them.
Yeah, thank you for everyone that was involved, all the production, everyone that turned out, especially Neshi as well, to be able to fill in for Shin there for a little bit. Shout out not to Shin's internet provider. They can try and fix themselves. They know what they did. But we still made it work. We still had a great time. I feel like everyone enjoyed themselves. Everyone had a moment to shine. Everyone had a moment to pop off. And that was just, it's been a fantastic night. And shout out to Chad as well for being engaging and hopefully enjoying this kind of newish like stadium tournament production. Yeah.
It has been a lot of fun tonight. Very interesting to see a lot of different players on different roles that we don't usually see them on as well. I think one of my highlights was seeing Liger off the tank role for once, which is not something that happens very often. It does seem like we do have Blaze on the line. Welcome in, Blaze.
Hello. Thank you, both of you, for coming to host and cast this show match. I did end up taking the reins for the show match because I just love Stadium very much, and I'm so glad we're able to put on a good show.
Thank you for putting on a good show. You absolutely popped off tonight.
Yeah, you did an amazing job. I think your JQ is nothing to scoff at. It was pretty deadly.
Yeah, I just needed a reason to bring it out. I wasn't allowed.
Well, you got that opportunity, Blaze. I think we've seen you on every single role tonight.
Yeah, I did get to play every single role. I started on Ana. I played 2 games on Soldier, and then that round 3 on Queen.
That's great. Yeah, I think there was a couple of people that were managed to go either all 3 roles or Punch and Jai.
Was anyone else played all roles? I know those 3 did.
I don't think Liger did support, but I think he did 2 roles.
Yes, Liger, DPS and tank.
I think Eddie maybe did 2. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Eddie did 2 because we've seen him on tank and DPS.
Yeah.
Coco and OJ were primarily on that support role, but absolutely pillars on that support role.
Yeah, absolutely, and it is great to see people get not necessarily out of their comfort zone, but to experiment a little bit and to be, especially with some of these randomized team compositions where you might have 3 tank mains on the same team, where 2 of you have to pull the short straw and play something that isn't. And everyone did a great job of flexing, and like let's just point out Shin on the Genji, for instance, just really showing off that honestly. Like, throw tank ideas out the window. Hog's a terrible character, let's be honest. Just become a Genji one trick, bro. It works better for Shin Kuoni as a name. Let's be honest.
I literally.
Real and true.
Your Genji is so good, dude. I want to see.
More Shin Genji confirmed. Requested by Iggy, so needs to come true. Okay.
I hope you had this, Shin.
Yeah, no, it's been an amazing couple of hours, and hopefully we'll be able to do some more smaller events like this just for HSP as well as the bigger events like Overspooned coming up.
Yes, that is next weekend, not this weekend, the weekend after, and Iggy will be casting that too.
I'll be there. I'll be the guy that looks like me.
I'll be the guy that looks like me.
I will be back in the back end running obs as I normally do.
Well, we appreciate you guys at HSP, whether it is behind the production or putting on an amazing show like you did tonight. So thank you so much for everything you do.
All right, thank you for working with us.
Full 360. That's incredible.
And a bunch of the cool stuff.
Yeah, incredible. Yeah, thank you so much, Blaze. Great job tonight. Really appreciate your work and effort that you put on.
To put this whole show on. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been a great joy casting it.
All right. How do we feel
about Stadium as a whole?
I'm enjoying it. Yeah, the custom games definitely need some work, but it's a lot of fun, and I liked having something different for tournaments-wise rather than just your standard 5v5. So hopefully we can do something more of this in the future.
Absolutely. I do look forward to more stadium tourneys in the future. This is the first I've ever heard of. And so hopefully it becomes a little bit more mainstream as stadium gets more and more popular, because I do know game modes like stadium are bringing new players to, or even old players back to the game, which is very healthy for the longevity of a live service game like Overwatch. So let's hopefully Overwatch keeps it up. We can maybe do more tournaments like this in the future. Hopefully with some of the people we've had on tonight involved, because they've been amazing. And keep at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. But with that, guys, we're going to head out. I hope you all have an amazing evening, and we'll catch you on the next event.
Thanks, everyone. You've been great. Love you all.
See ya.